All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We have our night's match. We have Shelly Drake returning from our Jesters match, which she won earlier, and challenging Tim Clark, our current knight, in 10 ball again. Race to 10. We're at the Mad Apple Burgers and Billiard Company, located in Appleton, Wisconsin on West College Avenue. And look at that lag. That looked pretty close.
You beat me to it, dude. Yeah, she had to double check that one.
Yeah,
I think Shelly got it.
Yeah, Shelly got the lag, so she's going to be breaking. Yeah, it should be a good match. As long as Shelly plays as good as she did this morning, could be a tight match. Now, for those of you that are just joining us, and you're probably looking at the Fargos and being like, "Well, hey, Knights division is supposed to be $5.99 and under. Why is Tim a 600 and why is Kelly $4.94?" So the rule is you can always challenge up. Mm-hmm. So you can always play above your Fargo. Now Tim Clark was like a $5.99 or $5.98, whatever, a week or two ago. But he played in a tournament and, won a few games against some good players. So, naturally you're going to move up. Yep. If that happens while you're currently the knight, you get one more week plus the week after that to continue playing. And then we bump you up into the next division. For Tim, that's going to be our Kings division, our highest division. So see if he wants to do that in a few weeks if he's still winning.
And just to double check, Patrick, is it a race to 10 or 9? Because we did get that wrong last time.
So this is a race to 10. We're going off the flyer.
All right, we're just double checking, man.
Yeah, we double checked it.
So we got Shelly here to break. She's going to go ahead and kick it off. Oh, they're playing 8 ball this time. Okay. And that looks like a grounder to left off the break. So it's going to be ball in hand for Tim here.
I think we're going to have Mark Bell coming in. I don't know if I got him on mute or not.
All right.
I'm going to take him off mute, see if he chimes in. Basically, he's going to try to talk about Ding's 500. No? Well, here, I can have you come in the booth for a second. I'm going to have Mark Bell come in for just a second.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, so one ball's still hiding, it looks like. All right, so yeah, we're trying to get a Ding in the booth and talk about his tournament, but then he just walked away doing Ding things. He wanted to come in the booth, and then he just walked away, so he'll be back shortly. All right, so what is the play here? Let's see. Wait, they're not playing 10 ball. They're playing 8 ball. What's going on? So they told me it was 10 ball, but they're playing 8 ball. Very well. Have to double check. So now I got to readjust, get back in the match. I was like initially thinking we were playing 10 ball here, and now I'm trying to look up the flyer, see what the race is to. Pretty sure it's 10 because that's what they went off of. But we had a mistake last match, so trying to avoid all that. All right, looks like Kyle's gonna be joining me back in the booth. What was Mark doing?
Mark is trying to get a hold of Kendall real quick.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what... Yeah, Mark's got... I don't know what he's trying to do.
He's actually just trying to confirm with Kendall whether or not they're going to put a little extra cash in the tournament.
Oh, okay. So Ding's got a tournament coming up, and... Yeah, I don't know why he's trying to ask me. I'm sitting here in the booth. I'm like, what are you trying to say?
Yeah, once he confirms with Kendall, he'll probably pop in here and let you guys know what's going on.
He's going to peep in here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, no. Do we get rid of the... This is my favorite one. Let me see.
Okay. So we're still in the first rack here.
Oh, man, they removed my favorite soundbite.
You guys got a nice booth, dude. You got all the bells and whistles, huh?
I think this is it. So if Mark comes in, this is what he's going to get.
If anybody's watching, just peep in here. Just say hi.
Just peep on in here, Mark.
Just peep on. That's so fun. That's too good.
So we're not playing 10 ball. We're playing
8 ball.
8 ball.
And it looks like Miss Shelly's got the solids. And it's a pretty cluttered up table there around the rack, around the spot.
Is it just me, or does the upper left corner on the left screen look a little blurry? Or is it my eyes? It's probably my eyes. I probably just need my glasses.
It could be. Actually, dude, I think I kind of agree with you. It could be a little cleaner. It's not like a huge issue or anything. That was a pretty decent safety. He kind of lined those balls up for the combo and didn't leave too much. Shelly's got that 6 ball in the bottom right corner if she wants it. But the run out is definitely like not necessarily cut and dry if she does decide to try to.
Here's the
take it
danger in
out.
the rack. Look at where that 8 ball's sitting. It's just like, it's scary, man. It's scary.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely don't want to be flirting with that. It's like that pocket is not accessible for the rest of the game.
Well, with this, where the stripes are, it almost controls the table right now because it's blocking a lot of the play from the solids. So Shelly's got a lot of work to do with solids here. 7 and 4 ball in particularly.
Well, and that the 1-3. If she gets good, actually she got a chance to knock out that 1 right now off the 2 possibly.
Andrew Bundy out there liking and sharing. Really appreciate you, Andrew. One of our super fans out there.
Hey.
He's with us every single week. Always donating money to the juniors. If you ever get to meet Andrew, really awesome guy.
Yeah, man. Come down.
Yeah, just careful when you shake his hand because he can probably turn your fingers into powder.
Yeah, I definitely need to keep my shooting hand in good condition.
Yeah, he's a big, strong guy.
Well, peep on in there.
Yeah.
Anytime you get a chance.
Andrew does. He peeps on in. He comes in all the time.
Good, man. Yeah, well, I'll definitely have to shoot a rack with him, see if I can hang.
So what's Shelly looking at doing? She's trying to clear these stripes out somehow. Maybe make the 9.
Well, she's solids.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's trying to clear the 9 out and make it.
Right.
You
Okay.
know, just develop the table.
I see what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're laying down there, buddy.
Yeah.
Let's think, man. Yeah, I really like playing the 2 ball here. I'm not like a huge 8 ball expert, but if she plays the 2, she can knock that 10 out, or even just stop it and possibly play the 1 in the side.
So the trick with 8 ball, like right now, what I would like doing, I'd probably take that 7 off the top rail into the 9, just keep the 7 up there, and control and block that pocket. I mean,
right.
There's no easy run out here for anybody. And the problem with making balls right now for Shelly,
you're not really getting anywhere.
It's called a path to nowhere, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you get all the way to the 7 ball, and then what?
Right.
You know?
Exactly. There's like no reward in the run out, so she's definitely got to make each move, count.
Yeah, I mean, can she bank it in the corner? I don't know. I think it touches the 14.
The 7?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's what I mean, the 7. Sorry.
Right.
So maybe she could kick at it. Just don't see a good way or a good home for the 7 here.
Right. Right now, she's kind of in a bit of a pickle as well. She could tie the 5 up with the 13 there.
And here's the thing too. She clears too many of her balls off the table. For Tim to run the stripes off the table with no balls on the table,
right,
that's all day for Tim.
Right.
I mean, Tim plays very strong, so
he's not missing straight and shots if he's got them.
That's why I like trying to, mess up Tim's, control of the table, which is the 9 and the 11 ball. It's just controlling the table right now.
It looks like she is going to go with tying up this 5 ball unless she banks it. Okay. I see what she was trying to do there. It's a tough shot, and that 13 does go in the top right corner.
Yeah, it goes past the 5. Tim's got the 10 also.
And the only real problem I see for him is that 12 ball. right next to the 3. You got to get good shape to get to get on that ball. Once you get there, I feel like the rest of the run out is definitely accessible.
Jonathan Craig says, "What's up, Kyle?"
Oh, hey, Jonathan. Jonathan's a great shooter, man. He's one of the killers, man. He's been playing since he could stand type kid. What's up, Jonathan? Shout out to bull shooters, everybody in Arizona.
Nice shot there by Tim.
Yeah, that was a great shot. So now he's got that 10 ball. And like I said, that 10 ball leads well to that 12 in the side. Just got to make sure he doesn't block himself with the 1.
Yeah, what is that sitting over there by the 3 ball? I can't really. Is it the 4? That's a 12?
The 12, yeah.
Yeah.
That's purple.
I can't. My eyes, I need glasses.
It's sitting straight up, too. It's hard to tell what color that is.
Goes on the side. He can just draw back here and get on the
Yep.
10 right on the 12 like you're saying.
Make sure you don't hook yourself with the 1. And then from there, you got the 14 and then that combo lined up.
Yeah, combo's wired, so he's got to be careful where the 11's going. You got to control that in the cue ball. The thing is, if you shoot that 11-9, you don't want to be shooting the 11 next.
Right.
So you want to shoot that early so you have something else.
There it is. That was a good shot. He's still got great shape. He's in good shape here. Got a chance to clear the table out.
Andrew Brooker's in the house, good buddy of mine. Play with him in league on Mondays and Tuesdays. He's a great shot, man. I love watching and learning from Andy.
What's up, Andy?
He's my kryptonite in pool. Like I don't know what it is. I'll play him like I can beat him here and there.
Right.
But when it comes down to it, it's just like it's kryptonite. I'll miss shots against him that I won't miss against anybody.
Yeah, dude. There's this guy back home. His name's Philip. It's the same kind of deal. Like I know I can beat him. Philip's a really, really good shooter though. Like, but I just feel like I never bring my A game against Philip for whatever reason.
Yeah, Andy's a good shot.
Some
really
people
good.
just got your number sometimes,
So Tim is, like I said, give him a shot at this table. He's gonna run out.
Yeah, he's cleared for takeoff here to take the first rack. Just draw that back. Oh, watch out.
He's good. That ain't
It's not-
going.
Oh, see, that got a little closer than I expected, but he's fine, obviously.
Taking down the first game.
Okay, Tim, there you go. Nice out, bud. So we got 1-0, Tim. Shelly's really going to have to step up her game. She played pretty well in the last one, though, so she is definitely prepared.
She made some awesome shots and also made some awesome decisions. I just like the way she played.
Yeah, absolutely. If anybody did see, she had this ridiculous 2-rail kick on this 3-ball, and then she ran the rest of the rack.
Yeah,
And I really think that set the tone for her whole match.
Yeah, because that was early on. I think like your second game.
Yeah, I think it was the second one. Yeah, that was awesome. And she
maybe
just
it was the first. I don't know. I can't remember.
it was one of the first two, and like I said, that really just set the tone for the rest of the match. So if she can somehow get her ball started rolling in this one, she's definitely got a good shot to keep it interesting at the least.
Yeah, Tim's a tough player, plays really well. He played phenomenal last week. I mean, there's a thing is if you make a mistake against Tim, he is going to make you pay.
Every time, huh?
Yeah, you're going to pay. And he had a pretty nice looking break there.
Yeah, he did. That is a nice open table, man. Yeah, this looks good.
Yeah, kind of like solids here.
Yeah, it looks like mostly because you got that nice starter on the 1. The 2-ball is kind of an issue, it looks like.
Actually, he almost wants stripes here, but he doesn't have a good starter shot.
Right. So you almost got to go with the he could start with the 1 and then play the 2 in the side.
It's got to because
there you go. He's going to put it in.
Yeah, because the 2 is in trouble. Now it's not.
Now it's not.
It goes up.
So the only other issue I can see is the 4-ball for solids.
Goes in the side.
It does go in the side. Yep.
Yeah,
It goes in the side and it goes in the top corner if you got shape for that too.
Yeah, he's probably got to play the 3 to the 4 is his best bet.
Right.
So if he plays the 6 right now,
And
he
then
could probably get on the 3.
right.
Or the 7. He could get on the 3 or the 7, but he's going to want to get on an angle with the 3 that he can get to his 4.
Right, absolutely. So that brings the 2-ball into play. He wants to get rid of that 2-ball early as well. I know an 8-ball you want to kind of clear.
Well, there he goes. 2 to the 3 is going to be really easy here.
There you go. He's got a good chance to break and run this one.
Break and run early in the match here.
Yeah, really set the pace. And it looks like he's just going to play. Well, he could probably play either side of the 3, but it only goes in the bottom right. So
I think he's just going to roll up.
Roll
He's going to get a little funny on it.
See, that was the only issue I saw with that, is that his angle was kind of taking him towards the middle of the table.
He might have to play the 4 now.
And bank it. Yeah.
Bank?
Well, he could bank it, or he could cut it.
I like the bank. I mean, he could take the 7 if the 4 goes past the 8, but I don't think it does.
Right. No, I don't think the 4 goes either. So
he's drawing this one. A lot of draw here.
Power draw.
Oh, he rattled it.
I was just going to say, this is his first real test, like his first stroke test of the match. So we'll see how he bounces back from that miss.
Yeah, Shelly's got a good look, minus the 13 here. I mean, everything's in the open.
Absolutely. And she has a breakout ball with the, is that the 10? So if she gets good on the 10, she can definitely break it out or play short side and play the 13 down in the bottom left.
Yeah, I'm almost looking at the 13-10 combo. I mean, like, do you even risk that? But I don't think that goes.
Right. Oh, you know what? That's the 12 in the top right.
12, yeah.
Yeah. So Shelly's going to start with that. 14 in the bottom right. Looks like she's going to play the 9 next.
Well, she might have to come off the rail first if she's playing the 9.
Yeah. And really, that's it. You are right, man. It looks like she might have to play for rail first. That's all she's got.
She's got to hit before that diamond. There she goes. Good hit. Yeah, she hit that well.
Where is this going to end up? She's going to break that 13 out now. And she kind of ended up funny here, huh? Is that wired towards the side? Not really.
That's not natural.
No, sir. Yeah,
I mean,
she's kind of in a pickle now.
Well, she's got the the 12. She's got to reach across the table.
And jack up over the 7.
Yeah, it makes it tough. You might need to break out a bridge for that shot.
I was just going to say the same thing, yeah.
That, unless you got a phenomenal behind the back reach.
I was going to say, how's your bridge game, man?
Oh, horrible. I avoid the bridge at all costs. I mean, I use that as a complete last resort.
Do you have like an extension?
Yeah, I got an extension
there you go.
use.
That's how people get away with staying away from the bridge, because obviously it is a part of the game.
Yeah, and the hard part about using a bridge is speed control, because you're not feeling, you
change your whole stroke.
Everything's different. Yeah, so I mean, unless you practice, just run racks with a bridge, you're never gonna get good with it.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly, dude, some days I really will just pull out a bridge and practice with the bridge, even if you're not jacked up over a ball, even if you're not super far away where you got to reach.
Yeah, because you take this shot, for example. This is an easy shot if you don't need a bridge.
Absolutely.
But you put the bridge into play, and now you're thinking, what speed am I hitting? How am I hitting it?
Where is it going to end up? Yep, absolutely. So definitely interesting to see what she does to get out of this. Definitely has a chance. Just needs to hit it solid.
It's natural to come back out for the 13.
Right, out in the middle of the table.
Yeah.
Out in the middle of the table, she's going to have plenty of options.
Perfect.
She hit that great. Yep, now you can play the 13, you can play the 10.
Use a 7 as a stopper, and then she could play the 11 all the way down if she wants. I don't like playing the 11 down because you got to go past the pocket.
Right. You can always catch the point.
Yeah, but the problem you got to think about is if she wants to get on the other side and play it up, she's got the 8 and the 4 ball kind of taking away some real estate.
Yep, absolutely. You still got to get real good on that ball.
Yeah, you got to get good on it. And the only ball she has to really do it is the 10 ball down there. But the 4 and the 8 are kind of there. So I like using the 7 as a stopper and playing the 11 next. Just roll up a little bit if I can.
I might even play the 15 after this.
See there.
Oh, yeah, you called that, though. Yep.
Yeah.
I was going to say, it's really interesting to see where this 7 ball ends up. It looks like she really didn't sell out anything.
Got a shot on the 3 ball. It's tough, but Tim is I'd say he's about 99% to cut this 3 over.
Yeah, and he could bank the 7, but I do like cutting the 3 if he's comfortable with it. You know, he might be jacked up a little bit over the 13 there, making the shot a little harder.
That 4 ball might be the saving grace for Shelly. Look what you got me doing.
Dude, don't follow me like that.
You cursed
me. Shelly, we are so sorry. We love you.
Oh,
wow.
Reynolds.
He hung it up. Ooh. He did block that pocket for the 10 ball, so that's a huge problem there.
And the 11. He blocked the 10 and the 11.
Right. Well, I like the 11 where the 13 is. She'll start with the 13 here. Start with the 13, either draw or go 2 rails to the 15.
But I don't think the 11 goes all the way down past the 4 now. It's got to go into the same pocket where the 13 is going.
It is really close, but I personally think it will go by that 4 if she ends up playing short side. Yeah, you just got a good position on that.
Flinnis Prime is chiming in, asking, are these 7-footers? Absolutely. We are playing on the 7-footers. Diamonds, all brand new tables, just a few weeks old.
Yeah, they play great, man. These tables play awesome.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, they play great. I love it.
Back home, man, a lot of balls will rattle up where they'll slide in over here, so I'm really enjoying it. You know, it's giving me a little confidence.
All right, so she's got to be thinking about that 13 ball.
That's the only problem, right? Well, I mean, and
the 11
and the 10 though too, because she got to get short side on the 10. She ended up with a great angle here to pull that off. Probably hit a little bit of a draw with a little bit of outside, and end up near that second diamond on the left side rail. And then that 8 ball does not go past the 4, so she's definitely going to want to play the 8 in the bottom right, unless she plays short side and plays the 8 ball up table past the 7 ball.
I love what Kelly Burdine just chimed in with. If Shelly wins today, women will hold all 3 crowns.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
That would be awesome,
and it
huh?
would be true. It would be true.
There you go. Has that ever happened?
Well, we've never had... So we've had a woman jester before.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we've had a girl or a woman win the Knights yet. Trying to think back. Don't quote me. We may have had a female knight, but I'm not sure. I know for sure we've had a female jester.
Right.
But anybody, we've never had anybody, male or female, hold jester and knight at the same time.
Wow.
We've never had that. And Shelly's the first one to play both on the same day. So she could be, setting 2 records here, really.
Right. Yeah. She's really putting a target on her back.
So this 4 does go past the 8.
Yeah, squeeze by there. He'll just try to pop off the rail here a little bit. That's a touchy shot. That was a great shot. He hit that perfect.
And to take down game number 2, race to 10.
Yeah, man. You can already tell Tim came to play.
Tim always comes to play.
Man, yeah, I want to stay away from Tim if I can.
Wonder, is Tim's family out there watching again this week? Grandkids, you guys out there?
Yeah, let us know. Give us a shout out.
If anybody's watching, just peep in here. Just say hi.
Yeah, just peep on in here and say hi.
That's a great soundbite, dude.
It's hilarious.
We gotta start.
That's John Fields, by the way. I don't know. Are you familiar with John?
I'm not yet. Nope.
Phenomenal player. Arguably one of the best players in the state.
Really?
Yeah, he's up there, man. He's just a phenomenal player to watch.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. I'll definitely, I'm still getting settled in here. Meeting too many people, bro. It's hard for me to keep up, but I'm really enjoying it. And I mean, I get to commentate. Commentate with my guy Patrick right here.
Yeah. For those of you that are just joining us for the nice match, by the way, we have Kyle Drake joining us from Arizona. Just recently moved here to Wisconsin. You said in August? Or
the end of October.
End of October.
So I'm pretty fresh.
Gotcha. So he made his first snowman just the other day.
It was fun, man. Yeah, man. Everybody thinks that there's not much to do out here, but really, I've been keeping myself super busy. All right, and it looks like Tim actually broke dry here. So Shelly is looking at the 9 ball here in the top left. Although those stripes are, I mean, you got that cluster right there with the 8 ball, right around the 8 ball.
Yeah, this is one of the tables that is just kind of a mess right now.
Yeah, you really got to choose the right grouping in order to make sure you're going to break out the balls correctly, you know. All right, she's going to play the 13 here. She hit that great.
Debbie says, Kelly B, your next goal.
We got...
But it's really, Shelly getting to play both is really kind of fluke luck, you know, because the way it works is you get your name on a list for jesters and knights or queens, and then you got to wait to be called up to play. And
yeah.
now Shelly signed up at, you know, different times, but the way that it worked is, you know, people were unable to play or had to move up or whatever the case may be. But it just happened to align when I called Shelly up for jesters. I was also calling her up for nights at the same time.
Yeah.
And on the same day, and it just ended up to be that way. So,
no, that's cool, man. I mean,
Yep.
who doesn't want to play pool all day?
well, it's, I mean, what I was telling Shelly, you know, and when we were chatting, I was like, you know, it's your choice. You know, I can move you out a week, or we can, you know, fix things or whatever you want to
Right.
do. Because playing 2 times in a row for, you know, in a 2-person tournament.
Right. A challenge match.
Yeah, so it's it could become really special, challenging, especially if you lose the first match. Because then
Yeah.
the second match, your mindset just ain't there. You know?
Right, right.
That could be really tough. So fortunately, she won her first match and she played really well. So hopefully, you know, for her that translates into
right.
match number 2 here.
Carry it on over.
Yeah, but she's, you know, again, she's, like I said, she's got a tough opponent. So
Yeah. Really going to have to bear down. And she did just play a pretty good safe there. I mean, she gave Tim this 3-ball, but she still has that 2-ball tied up. So Tim's going to have to break that out in order to run out. And it's pretty surrounded by some stripes, so he's definitely going to have to do some work to take care of that. Looks like he's actually just going to opt out of that. There you go. He takes that pocket away. So Shelly's got this bottom ball. It looks like 12 in the bottom right. If she decides to play an offensive shot. Really, here I'm looking to play some defense just because the table's so tied up. But she doesn't have a whole lot as far as defense goes either.
well, Shelly is solids, I believe.
Yeah. No, Shelly stripes.
No.
Tim just played the 4. He hit the 4 into the 9.
Yeah, he played the 9 in, which was.
We'll double
Oh
check.
yeah. You're right.
So yeah, Shelly's got the stripes, I'm pretty sure. It looks like she's looking at the bank possibly right now, which I think it's clipping the 7 if she tries to bank it. I really like just almost tying more balls up right now. So we'll see what
So
she
Jared
does here.
Jared Schmidt is making a prediction of 10-2, and Andrew's asking you if Arizona's a 9-foot state. I know you said earlier you played on 9-footers mainly.
Yeah.
So are they? Yeah, they're pool halls. Are they composed?
Well, yeah, I mean, really, I feel like most places you go is going to be more of a 7-footer unless you're like a pro level. So the money out there and like the big tournaments usually are on the 7-footers, but there are like the 9-footers are much more prominent out there than here. Like if you go to a pool hall, they have just as much 9-footers as 7-footers, whereas out here, I feel like most places kind of focus on the 7-footers.
Yeah, 7-footers have been around a while for Wisconsin, mainly at bars.
Right, bar box, yeah.
Bar box. But some of the pool halls, like we got some 9-footers here at the Apple.
Yeah, they're nice too, man. They play great. All the tables here play so well.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
if you're ever looking to play some high quality pool, absolutely stop in and check the tables out because they play super good.
All right, he's going to do a 7 in the side.
Yeah.
Get himself right in the middle there. Gives himself plenty of options.
Shelly broke those balls out on that last shot. So Looks like Tim's got a pretty open table. The only problem I can really see is shape on the 1, which he has now. He could take that out. I don't like shooting the 1 right now because he's going to send the 10 ball between the 2 and 3. So you really have to hit that ball pretty hard to make sure that the 10 ball bounces out and leaves those balls open.
Yeah, and if he does that, the speed of the cue ball ain't going to travel too far. So
No.
Because the 10 is going to kind of stop it.
Oh, see, he is able to squeeze by it. That was a good shot. I didn't think he quite had the angle to do that.
See, I like using this 3 as my last ball, personally. The 3 or the 4. So
Yeah, I like the 4.
He's got the 4 as his money ball.
Yep,
So that means he's got to get from the 2 to the 6 or from the 6 to the 2. I like going...
I like 2-6-4, and you're out.
Yeah, 2-6. Just come right off this rail, really.
Just make sure you don't overdraw it here and hook yourself and leave the cue ball in the middle of the table. Yeah, he hit that well.
Perfect. Yep, he's 2 stop shots away from getting out of this rack.
Yep. Just make sure you're not too far from the 4 here, because that cue ball can get away from you pretty quick if you have too much distance. It becomes a real touchy shot, and you definitely want to let your stroke out if you can. There you go. That's perfect.
Yep, just a stop shot here. Nothing fancy. Don't let the cue ball get away from you, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is all speed control here. He hit it great. It looks like he's going to go up 3-0. All right. So now we got 3-0. Tim. Shelly's really going to have to dig herself out of that hole.
Yeah, I mean, it's a race to 10, so she got
time.
Yeah, I tell you what, yeah, you definitely don't want to go down 4. 3-0 is manageable. 4-0, it's getting tough, and then 5-0 is getting really tough.
Yeah, then you really got to start battling.
Yeah.
And 8-ball is one of those things where, like, every shot is super imperative that you're thinking the whole rack through, It's a little bit different than playing rotation where you either have one option on the offense or one option on the defense. And so they're really playing a little bit more of a chess match in the beginning of these racks. We got Tim hitting the break. He's hitting his second ball.
And I missed the break, so I'll transition to the overhead, see what the table looks like.
I think he pocketed the ball. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it looks like a solid went down.
Yeah, he got the 6.
And it looks like a stripe went down. Yeah, so one of each.
This is the most open table we've seen in this match.
I like solids here.
Yeah, starting with the 7.
Probably a 7, yep.
You got the 7-4, and then, I don't really see any problems for solids, or stripes for that matter. 13's the only problem for stripes, but no starter. Okay, so we moved to 5. What's going to happen to that 5?
Tim Clark's brother says, let's go, bro. See a break and run at least once. I'm sure you're going to see at least 1 or 2 break and runs from Jim. Tim. He plays good.
That's great. You guys got rhyming names as brothers. I have a twin brother, but we don't have rhyming names.
Travis King asking a question, is the Fargo underneath 495 and 600?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yes.
What is he asking?
Those Fargos, yeah. The numbers under their names are the Fargos.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 494 and the 600. Those are the Fargos.
Yes.
And so Shelly's playing up because she did play earlier, and I believe you said this one was capped at 599, but Tim's got 2-week grace period.
Yeah, Knight's division is 599 and under. However, while Tim was playing, his Fargo went up. So we give him a 2-week grace period, and then it's hasta la Lueja up to the Kings division.
Oh wow, that ball fell.
He shot that 14 rails and in the corner.
Did you call that, Banks?
Yeah. There's some people that will argue.
Yeah.
Like depending on where you're at, so if you hit the ball right coming off the side rail and it goes in,
Yeah.
they'd be like, oh, you didn't call it one rail. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, dude. That doesn't count.
Call the pocket,
Right.
Yeah.
Especially, like, I always make that joke when we're playing bank pool. It's like, you didn't call that many rails.
Travis King says, respects Shelly for playing up and even. So that's on it doesn't matter what division we're playing, whether it's queens, jesters, knights, or kings. Whatever division that you're in, it's always a straight race. But yeah, I agree with you. Shelly moving up and playing Tim, which is a great player. It takes some confidence, that's for sure.
No doubt. All right, Tim got a little funny on this 2-ball here. Let's see if he can come off that 13. He'll probably open up the 8 a little bit with that, too.
Uh-oh, that's going in the drink. Nope. Yep.
Yeah, that ended up hooking in. Okay, so here's a chance for Shelly, man. This is big. The table's nice and open.
Start with the 9-ball, and you push it 11 out.
Mm-hmm. You don't even have to push the 11 if you don't want to, because you can just take that shape, down the rail.
You can, but I like getting it off the rail. It's just easier to shoot.
Right.
Just nudge it off the rail for later.
Right.
Or you could even shoot it right after if you want. But
right after. That's what I would do, because then you got the 12 right next to it.
I don't like. She's starting with a combo, or what does she do? She's starting with the 13. Okay, that's fine.
That's okay, but I really do like starting with the 9 and opening that 11 up.
Yeah.
Because that way you can kind of move around the table and always have shape. Yeah, see, there we go.
I wonder if she's got an earpiece and she's listening to us.
Yeah, dude, she might. She's got the stream going over there and a coach, All right, so yeah, it actually does, dude. And it looks like she's gonna try to break that up.
Yeah, look, and she got the 15 off the rail.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
Now she's in good shape.
Now the rack is totally open. That was
Super
a
open.
really nice shot.
That was creative, yeah. I mean, it's tough to judge where that cue ball is ending up off of the 11, which is why I wouldn't personally break it out. But it ended up working really well for her, so she just got to bear down and get out here. Send a message to Tim.
I mean, you could even play safe here if you wanted to.
Nah, you got to run this one out. You got to send Tim a message, tell him, show him that you came to play. That was a great shot here, too. Now she's got plenty of options. Just needs to buckle down.
Yeah, so I like playing this from the bottom to the top now.
Right.
14 to the 10. Just work your way up the table. There's nothing fancy need to be done here.
Absolutely.
So
Yep.
14, 10, 12, 11, 13, or whatever order you could do. Yeah, you could do anything here, really.
Yeah, I like that order, though. I think the order that you call is what she's probably going to go with. Minimize her cue ball movement.
No, 13 is going to be next.
Yeah. So probably 13, 12, 11. Or she might use a 12 ball to get out as her money ball as well. So we'll see. We'll see where this cue ball ends up. It's just tough to get to the 11 from here.
See how she hits it perfect.
She hit that good. Now she can just come one rail off the bottom rail. Go back up to the middle of the table. Make sure you leave yourself a little angle here on that 11. Definitely don't want to get too straight, because then you're always going to leave kind of a weird cut.
That was a nice shot right there.
And see how she kind of pulled that cue ball to the left side of the middle of the table? So now she can just go one rail back to the middle of the table for a nice, easy, straight in 8.
Yeah, it's got to put a little bit of just below middle ball here.
Right.
Nothing too, not too much draw, because then
you're coming down too far.
You be coming down too far and back cutting.
She hit that great. She went 2 rails. It's going to bounce out a little bit. So she's just got to focus on this shot.
Yeah, you got to worry about the scratch here.
Right.
Look at the tangent line is going right to the pocket.
Straight to the pocket. I think I draw this ball a little bit.
I absolutely draw this ball.
Right.
I'm drawing all the way and just as much as I can get on this ball.
Yep.
And a little bit of outside if I can too. So she's doing just that outside. Look at that shot.
She drilled it. She hit that beautiful.
So that, folks, that shot right there, I see people miss that shot all the time. That is not your everyday run-of-the-mill back cut.
I feel like I hit that ball really fat all the time. I try to overdraw it, and I'll send the 8 ball straight to the end rail.
Yeah, let's take one more look at that shot. I like it. Look at bottom right, outside, bottom right. And just now watch the cue ball after it comes off the 8. Boom,
Perfect.
straight over.
Perfect.
Yep. I like it.
She hit that way good. And, like I said, that's going to send a little message to Tim saying that she came to play, man. If you leave her an open rack, she's going to run them out.
Yep. 3-1. So, again, 3-1. A lot
that was
better
a-
position than 4-0.
That was a big game. Yeah, that was a big win for Shelly.
Chris G in the house. What's
Yeah,
up?
Chris.
Blue Light Special. The G-Man.
Yes,
You got so many
sir.
nicknames for Chris.
All right, so yeah, we got Shelly breaking here in the fifth rack.
Andrew Brooker, he says Patrick would have drawn every ball. when I play it, I do. I play a lot. I'm heavy on draw. Like
Heavy on the bottom of the ball.
Yeah, that's the way I play. Like, I'm that guy like where some people would put follow on it. I avoid it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how the young guns usually play. You're keeping yourself young. All right, so we got Shelly. She's hitting the head ball on the rack, whereas Tim is hitting the second ball. This is a nice spread. She's got a good starter. It looks like the 10 might go by the 7.
Yeah, I like the stripes here.
Well, the only problem with the stripes is the 13.
Yeah, but it goes down.
It goes
the other
in the
corner.
bottom.
Yeah.
It goes.
And
play
there's
short side
there's room to develop the 7 too if you need to move it.
as well. That's correct. So we'll see where she starts here. It looks like she is lining up that 10 ball here. And then I would probably play
Yeah,
the
13.
11.
13 is going to be the toughest ball here.
She can get to the 13.
Oh no! Rattle that.
Actually, that was probably a pretty good decision there. If she makes that ball, she can play 14 next, or the 11 next, and to get onto that 13.
So Dreamcatcher says, this is awesome, Shelly getting it done today. Yep, she's putting in some table time, that's for sure.
Right? Hopefully, it would be great to see her win both of them, and like you said, hold 2 titles at once.
Hey, how did anybody out there in Chatland watch the documentary on Jeanette Lee? You watch that yet?
I haven't, dude. I've seen some clips of it.
Not the documentary. I mean, 60-minute special.
Yeah.
Absolutely phenomenal story. Like everybody knows Jeanette Lee, the Black Widow, and is pretty familiar with what a legend she is, but the struggles that she had to endure, I don't think anybody even knew close, and it was just jaw-dropping what she was able to accomplish, really.
Yeah.
And how she did it. I mean, it was just really quite a story. So if you ever get a chance, go ahead and check out the documentary on the Black Widow. It's pretty cool. The 60-minute special.
Yeah, it's a documentary.
Well, yeah.
So yeah, the Shelly hanging up that 10 ball is definitely not the end of the world either.
What did I miss? What happened? What did Tim do?
Tim, he tried to blast a stop shot into the side pocket, and he bobbled it.
So
Bobbled out of there.
Shelly, if she's shooting this 10, she needs to draw into the 7 and move that 7.
Yeah.
I think would be the best bet here.
Yeah, she actually has a lot of options here. She can even draw and with a touch draw and play the 13 in the side or the corner or the side. It doesn't go by the 14, but she's got a little bit of a window there where she can play the 13 in the side if she wants to without moving any balls.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, Andrew Brooker definitely corrected me. It was not the 60 minutes. It was the 30 for 30 on ESPN,
Oh.
Jeanette Lee. So, yeah, if you folks want to check it out, I highly recommend it. Really good. Definitely talks a lot about, the pool community, and it's really cool to watch.
Is that on YouTube?
No, it's a ESPN 30 for 30 special. How did I find it? I found it on if you subscribe to YouTube,
Yeah.
or YouTube TV or something, it's
Right.
like $70 a month. You can get it on there.
Okay.
Yeah, 60 minutes with Shane Van Boening. That was
I did.
that was decent, but it was only like 15 minutes long.
Right.
Unfortunately, I don't think Shane got the justice. Like, I mean, you could do a whole hour special on Shane as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He's missing a couple shots. See, I feel like Shelly running out that last rack might have
Rattled him a little.
right. Just put a little more pressure on him. Don't let him think that he can just freewheel the whole match.
So key shot here. There's a few things you could actually get on the 13 from here. It's tricky.
Right.
But and it's brave. I mean, it's just hard to do.
Where do you like that 13 going? That's her only real problem.
Well, it goes in the bottom right corner as we're looking at the screen right
Yeah.
now. But I mean, you got to get so pro side. I mean,
Right.
you'd have to hit this 10 and just draw it just a perfect amount past the 7.
Literally put the cue ball right next to the 7.
Yeah, it's just hard to do, but it's high risk, high reward.
See, she's going to stay away from that, and
she's coming off the rail first.
keep
onto the
control.
14.
Yeah, she's going to keep control of that top pocket that she has,
Yep.
which is what I was saying
Oh.
earlier.
And clustered every single ball. I mean, all Tim's ammunition is jammed in the well right now.
It's right there. If I'm Tim, I'm playing off the 5 for a safety somehow, because Shelly seems like she doesn't want to get rid of that 10 yet, and so with that, I'm gonna play off the 5 and go down there by the 8 on the end rail, and so that way Shelly's only option is to either pocket that 10 ball or continue to play safe, and you break up your balls here. So
I think if he could find a way to make her 10 ball, that's going to help him out.
Right. And yeah, see, that's what he did. He played it down by the end rail. He's saying,
Yeah.
oh, and look at that. He even hooked her on the...
That's the exact shot you're kind of talking about.
Right. And he even hooked her on that 10, so she can't even take that ball if she wants to, which
And
I was saying she doesn't want to yet.
She can take it off the rail. She can come off the rail first.
But she won't, because she wants control of that pocket. She would have taken it last turn if she wanted to pocket that.
What's she doing with the...
Lightly tap it and tie the 6 up now too. She caught it a little too much. See where cue ball ends up. Well, you know what? That worked out really well. All Tim can see is the 6 ball, so he'll definitely be playing the 6 ball off the 6 ball here. Unless he can clip that 2, he could clip the 2 and put the cue ball back up on the top right of the side of the table. But I think I would play a safety off the 6 here, but it looks like he's going to play off the 2. Let's see where the
Cue ball's going to go up towards that right pocket.
Yep, that's the safe shot. And he really opened up that 2 ball. That 2 ball is a nice break ball if he can get a good angle. And it leads to the 5, which is also a really nice break ball for that 1 if it doesn't go.
So Tim's really kind of got control of the table just because of where that 7 ball's at. I mean, he's
right.
trapping the 13, and I mean, Shelly can block the pocket all day with the 10 right now, but once she's got to find a way to get an angle on that 10 so where she can bust that 7 out.
Or end up perfect on the 13 like we were saying earlier.
Well, yeah, that's going to be tough at all.
And
she's going for it here? What is she doing?
Let's see. Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, here we go.
Cutting the 15 over.
So if she starts running the ball, she's really going to have to focus on how she's going to end up on that 13. She made that. Oh, nope, she didn't. She hit a little thick. But it ended up okay, it looks like. He's got the 2 in the side if he wants it. That's a real thin cut.
Andy was talking about banking the 13 a minute ago. That might have been a good idea.
Yeah, bank it in the side because that side pocket was blocked earlier, and now it's opened up. So you can definitely bank that 13 home if you need to.
If I'm Tim, I'm carrying off the 4 ball right now into the 10.
Yeah, and just leave it. Yeah, actually, that's a really good shot, man.
Just take that pocket back.
Right, and that's a really good safety. You know,
Yep.
Shelly's not going to have anything if you end up doing that.
As long as he gets the ball back over behind the 7, if he keeps it on the rail, I think that's what he's doing.
Yep, that's a good call.
Carry him into the 10 here.
Real soft, touchy.
Oh, but see, he
just nudges it. He
wanted to get behind the 7, but he left, so he's leaving the 15 open. Oh, look at the 13.
The 13 in the side,
Yeah,
dude.
13,
That's what we were saying
yep.
earlier.
Yep, got the... He just unfortunately rolled that cue ball right to where we were talking about getting earlier.
Right, and that's tough. That's tough shape. So she's got a good starter here. The only problem I do see is that ball next to the 1 ball. I'm not exactly sure which one it is.
Look at this. M News Supkiss in the house. Where you been all day?
What's up?
She is a longtime viewer here. She owns a mountain out in New York. Always
you can
watching.
own a mountain?
You can own a mountain.
That is sick.
Oh man! Look
So
at
she
that.
hit that good. I mean, you
Yeah.
couldn't run that ball by the 15 to scratch if you tried again. Just a little misfortunate.
Yeah, Andrew called it before she shot it. I think he saw the scratch going in.
Yeah,
'Cause,
that's a tough
yeah,
scratch.
Because she probably just sold this rack out. It's wide open for Tim now.
Right.
I
That
mean,
one ball, I would probably try to start with the one if you can.
start with the 5 and it leaves you right on the 1.
There you go. Oh yeah, because the 5 is blocked by the 15.
Yeah, so start with the 5 I like, and then right to the 1. So he's got his 2 problem balls right off the map, just
Yeah.
like that.
And then he's just coasting for the rest of the rack. Just bear down, make this, get to the middle of the table, give yourself some options. Dead perfect on the 6.
Looks like Subkiss had a ice storm, and all her devices were down. She just got back up about an hour ago. So, welcome to the match. So, just to catch you up, and some of the folks that have just joined the stream, if you are looking at the Fargo, obviously everyone sees this 100-point difference. So, Shelly Drake today played in our Gestures match, won, and is playing in our Knights match just because it just happened to land on the same day, which is, just kind of a fluke, really. But she was up for the challenge. She wanted to do it. And not only that, her opponent was a 598, 599, and went up within the last week. So we give him at least 2 weeks, and then we'll move him up a division. So she's really got a challenge ahead of her in this night's match.
Yeah, but she's handling the pressures pretty well so far. I mean, probably a little tired, a little overwhelmed with the Fargo difference, but as long as she stays focused, I see her doing well in the match anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, in that news, we did get some snow out here in Wisconsin. I think 3 or 4 inches in the last few days.
Yep.
Been snowing a little bit. And we got Tim Clark again. Everybody joining us from Arizona, just moved here end of October. First day in the booth.
Yes, sir.
And working at the Mad Apple too now, right?
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
I actually will be behind the bar as well. My first shift is tomorrow morning, so come see me, you guys.
Only in Wisconsin.
We can talk about pool.
Will the bars be open in the morning?
And we have great food here too, so if you're ever hungry, man, this is an awesome spot to come check it out.
Yep, my favorite. Have you had the jalapeno poppers yet? Or
I have not.
they're the best.
I will
Best
definitely
in the
have
biz.
to get those today.
Yep.
I will definitely have to get those.
I'm telling you, their bacon, the way they wrap the bacon, and it's
Mhm.
crisp. They make it crispy, and they're able to wrap it. I don't know how they do it, but it's really good. Normally, when people wrap them, you get that like soggy bacon.
Right.
They got crispy bacon wrapped. It's really, really good.
Man, you're making me hungry now.
All
Definitely
right,
have
so
to get those after the match.
I think Shelly would have liked to get that, to get it within 1. She's back down 3 again here. Racing to
Nothing too
10.
crazy. That was a good battle of a rack. I still think Shelly's showing Tim that he's not going to walk away with it.
Yeah, I think Shelly went and took a little bit of a break here. So, you want to hear something funny? Is I can actually show everybody if I can find it here. Player profiles, booth room.
I want to give a quick shout out to Bull Shooters, Phoenix,
Yeah.
Arizona. That was my old pool hall back home. What's up, guys? Everybody at home, if you're listening, thanks for joining in. And yeah, that pool hall back home was massive, dude. We had 45 pool tables.
Well, we'll take a moment here to talk about some of our sponsors. We got Billet Spin, which makes an awesome coin here for anybody who's playing King of the Hill and gets multiple victories. There's like a setup. Don't know exactly which coin goes to which, but it's like a certain amount of wins. You get a certain coin, and with it comes some perks or whatnot.
That's cool.
Yeah, we got JP Shower Custom Cues, best cues in the biz. I love them. That's what I play with. Of course, Mad Apple itself. The Cue It Up Network. We got Cutthroat Q Sports. Brad making some awesome T-shirts. We got Erickson Auto Trim. The Clarion Hotel, which is, if you play in the King of the Hill, you get a free night stay there at the Clarion. The Wisconsin Billiards Hall of Fame, run by John Kramer, does an awesome job promoting the sport. So that's really cool. Once a year, holds a banquet, a tournament, and everything he gives back to the community. It's just really kind of cool. And we got Papa Lock and Brownies Upholstery and Carpet Cleaning.
There
So
you
those
go.
are some of our sponsors.
Thanks to all the sponsors. We appreciate all you guys.
And looks like we're getting ready to go back to the match. So Tim's going to get set to break.
All right.
We got the chat room blowing up here. So what do we got? Let me see here.
Tim's been hitting the second ball here. Let's see how this ends up.
We were talking about playing with the bridge earlier.
Yeah.
My teammates just trying. He's like, we should play the whole match tomorrow with a bridge. Well, if I play like I played on Monday, I need some type of handicap stick because I missed with ball in hand. Have you ever missed with ball in hand?
Unfortunately, I have.
I swear there should be a
I'm not
T-shirt.
stoked to say it, but yes.
Yeah, if you miss with ball in hand, you should be forced to like walk around with a T-shirt that says like like when I'm like I missed with ball in hand.
Yeah.
Or it's like you're holding up a sign or something. Because I could not play on Monday. My head was just not in the game at all. I could not do anything.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes that happens too.
But
You're just not there.
Yeah, it was weird. I've been playing hot for like 2 or 3 weeks, playing really well, and then I
Mhm.
go in on Tuesday night, and I just was like not having it.
Yeah, and that's one thing I did learn about pool. Like, unless you're professional and you're just grinding all the time, playing 6-8 hours a day, it does come in like 2 or 3 week spurts. So you'll play really good for 2 or 3 weeks, and then you'll end up not playing good for 2 or 3 weeks. So it's like learning to get yourself out of those little slumps is a big thing in pool.
And Andrew says everybody should sign up for Wisconsin Billiards Hall of Fame. I agree. And if you play league at the Mad Apple, I think Tuesday Night League, or maybe all, I'm not sure which leagues, but I know the Tuesday Night League for sure. But if you play in that league, I believe Kendall signs you up automatically and pays for your entry for the Wisconsin Billiards Hall of Fame.
Oh, so that's awesome.
Yeah, just because, it helps you get to vote, for people to get voted in.
Right.
Stuff like that.
Yeah,
So-
we had that back in Arizona too. I didn't ever really get into the Hall of Fame committee, but I was definitely familiar with it. Okay, so we got Shelly here. She's stripes, it looks like, and rattled that 11 out.
So Subkiss was saying they had an at-home pool tournament during the storm, and she lost to Rob, a truck driver who lives with them. Interesting.
There you go.
Also,
At-home
Kendall
pool
just
tournament.
clarified, all leagues. So if you play here at a league in the Mad Apple, he's going to sign you up for the Billiards Hall of Fame, it's really cool because, and I agree with, like train of thought is, our community here at the Mad Apple, we get to vote now because we're part of the Wisconsin Billiards
Right.
Hall of Fame, and there's so many phenomenal players here at the Mad Apple, a lot of great players.
Yeah.
And unless we're voting, right? We know them who's going to vote for them to get in. So I just think that's really awesome that Kendall does that.
Yeah, that is cool. That the whole community gets to kind of have a say in who gets in and not. All right. And so Tim actually rattled that too. He did take that pocket. Looks like Shelly's going to take it back. I think she called it too. She's going to try to follow it in.
Did not go. So Andrew said, the Arizona is the only other state with a Hall of Fame. Are you aware of that?
I really don't. I
don't know?
If that is true, I did not know that. And that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I happen to be in 2 great billiard states.
I'd argue Wisconsin's better, but that's here nor there.
Uh-oh, man. Don't make me get my friends on you back home.
Bring them down here. We'll sign them up for King of the Hill. See how they do.
No doubt.
We'll get some supercharged money matches. They can fly out here. We'll put them on the stream, and then we'll wave the Wisconsin flag at the end.
Yeah, dude. I don't know about that one, bro. There's some killers out there in Arizona, like absolute killers. Do you have any pros out here?
Oh God, we got all sorts. Mason is a pro. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the owner's son, the Stone Mason.
Yeah.
He won the World 10-Ball Championship.
There you go.
Awesome player. You got John Fields plays here. He's 700 Fargo.
Yep.
There's great Ray Skindor's great player. There's some I could be listing names for days here. There's so many great players.
Yeah. The few players that come to mind for me back home in Arizona would be Nick DeLeon. Unbelievable player. We got Mitch Ellerman, who's absolutely killer, and then Jovan Bustamante and Scott Frost.
Bustamante.
Yep.
Any relation to
No.
the Bustamante?
No. Yeah. But obviously there's something to it because, he absolutely kills it. Jovan I just saw him beat Fedor. I think it was out here for the Wisconsin Open.
Oh, yeah. What am I thinking of? Tyler Steyer. He's a Wisconsin Cup player out of Wisconsin.
Oh, there you go.
He's right down the road.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool, man. Maybe I'll get to meet that guy. Does he still live here?
I think he's out of Oshkosh or I'm not sure. I think he's out of Oshkosh.
Yeah.
Which is right down there. That's only like 40 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
Oh, Sergio Rivas. He's played on the stream here before. He's a phenomenal player. He's really fun to watch.
Yeah, man. We might have to get that Arizona versus Wisconsin battle going.
Make it happen.
All right. I'm down. Bring my boys out. All right. So, back to the match here. We got Tim running the balls right now. It looks like he just opened that pocket up for himself. Not sure what he's going to do here. The table's pretty clustered from here. He doesn't have very many options.
Jared Drake says, I run racks against Kyle.
That's my twin brother. Hey, J-Boo.
Yeah, so he's the better looking one, or?
Oh, absolutely, dude.
You guys identical or?
Fraternal. Yeah, he got all the looks. But somehow I still get the ladies, man.
He got the looks, you got the pool skills.
Yeah, man, there you go. He's a golfer. He actually hits the ball great. We got Tim there rattling the one ball.
So yeah, I got an Irish twin. So you know what an Irish twin is?
No.
So me and my brother were born within a year of each other.
Right.
Basically, that means our parents were like busy people.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't quit.
Yeah, the doctor says you guys got to hold off and wait. They said nope.
Yeah. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, he came down to visit this weekend.
Yeah, shout out to J-Boo. He's in Chicago right now, I think.
All right, what's she looking at here?
She's a stripe, so she's definitely got that ball with the 14 blocking the 8. She's just going to play safe.
Oh, she got
under
there.
The 8. That's great touch. Wow, look at that. So now Tim is really going to have to I don't even think he can see the 5 to make it.
I mean, I would just recommend probably coming off the top rail on the screen there and running into the 7 and hope.
If you can, yeah.
I mean, just to at least get a hit. You don't want to give Shelly. If you give Shelly ball in hand here, she's probably good to run out.
Yeah.
Gotta hit a hit. He's coming off this. Oh, he can see the 5.
He might be able to see the 5. That was the only thing I could think
wow.
of.
And he was able to make it.
Yeah, that was a good shot. That was a tight shot.
Take another look at that shot.
After the rack?
After the rack. Because I wasn't seeing that going. I thought he was kind of hooked.
Right, yeah, it was close. Now, it looks like he's got to bank the 3. And he's lining up that 4 ball to go past the 14. So he's going to try to hit the 4 ball off the rail into the 14 and then make the 4. If he gets there, he's still got to bank this 3 ball, it looks like. But let's see. Oh, I totally forgot about the 1. So we'll see where he ends up here.
I think your mom's watching.
Yeah, Mom.
Hi,
Mom.
Mom.
Love you. Miss you guys.
Wisconsin has kidnapped Kyle. I think he's going to be staying for a while.
Yeah, I like it down here. I mean, who doesn't want to commentate pool, you know? That's an awesome gig. So I'm really fortunate to have the opportunity. I'd like to thank everybody who actually did give me the chance to get in here.
Yeah, I just found out the other night we had a meeting about the stream, and they said, yeah, this guy Kyle from Arizona came down. He wants to. I'm like, get him in the booth. Let's go.
Yeah, dude. I love it. It's so fun. It's super dope. All right. So let's see where we are in the rack. We got Shelly stepping up, I believe.
See me, I'm aggressive. I'm going at this 14 right now just to open up the pocket.
Right.
Because if she shoots this off the rail, she can come out and get on the 10.
Get on the 10.
You know, it's otherwise she's just at any other point in the rack. If she's going to be on this 14, it just could get weird.
Well, she could take the 10 now, right? She could take the 10 now, go off to the top rail and come to the middle, play the 9 or the 15, I think.
Yeah, 10's probably better here. Maybe 10 then the 14. The thing is, you got to get that 14 and make room for the 8.
Right. Well, you can even take the 14 last if you really wanted to. You just got to make sure you get there because, like, it's a kickable ball, but it's hard to control the cue ball after that.
Yeah, the problem with...
You don't want to come off the 8, off, like, the 14 then hit the 8 and end up weird. You get awkward.
Yeah, saving it for last. So, I mean, he's like you said, you got to get there.
Right. And, I mean, it's pretty safe if you're not planning on running out or you think the run out is kind of difficult. And so, like, it is kind of a conservative route, but we'll see if she wants to take it out early.
Does the 15 go past the 7 there?
That is a good question. If it looks like I don't think so.
Yeah, so when the player's doing this here, that's like saying it's
close,
so close
man.
that it probably doesn't.
Yeah, it's close, and it's one of those things where you might be able to slide it in off the rail, but that's a really touchy shot, so you got to get good shape on that.
Yeah, if the 15 was a little closer to the rail, it goes off, but
absolutely
from this angle, I don't know.
Yeah, you're catching that point, and you're probably going to end up rattling that ball.
Yeah.
More times than letting that slide in.
So that's the problem. That's why I like taking that 14 when she had the opportunity. Now she's got to find a way to get on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that 3 ball and the 4 ball really block a lot of the good kicking angles to get that 14.
I think by taking that shot, she's saying that the 15 does go.
Goes.
It's got to. Otherwise,
she got good shape on it. I mean, she's not cutting that 15 too bad, but it really got to slide this ball in past the 7, so we'll see how she handles that. She's going to try to end up on the 11 after, I believe, as well. Oh, yep.
That was it.
She did block that pocket, so honestly, man, Shelly's kind of getting away with her misses here and really taking if she does miss, she takes control of that pocket. I don't even know what you do if you're Tim here, I mean, I know he was looking at that 4 ball past the 14, but...
You take Shelly's balls off the table here.
Yeah.
You carry him off the 3 into that 14, hide behind the 8.
I like that shot. I like that shot a lot.
You just hide that cue ball.
Right.
Because then, I mean, it's going to lock up pretty close to the 8.
As long as you hit that.
And then you got to you're going to have a good chance of getting ball in hand possibly.
It's a little touchy, but yeah, I do like that shot.
He could try to block the pocket with the 7, but then you're leaving Shelly a chance here.
Right. Yeah, she could play the 7 into the 15. Like make the 15 and then leave the cue ball on the left side rail. Then she can't make the 11 past the 3 or the 14. She'd have to kick it the 14 at that point.
Yeah, he's trying to block the pocket here or trying to play it through. Nope, he's just taking a ball off the table, and he's probably left a shot here.
It got funny though. This is kind of goofy, That 11 might go, but you're bumping that 14 out.
No, I play the 11 into that top right diamond, right off that top right diamond on the rail, and play with a little speed so it comes out.
Right.
Yeah. We're playing the 14 in the corner
with like a little draw.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's a good plan.
The key is you got the 11 has to squirt back out and try not to move the 8.
Yep, it's touchy. She's putting top on this. That's going to be a foul.
Yeah, nothing hit a rail.
I didn't see a rail after. So we'll see if they pick that up. That was definitely, it looked like he's going to have ball in hand. You know what? He hasn't. It looks like he's just going to play it. That was a foul, though, right? She went off the rail and didn't get a rail afterwards.
I'll take a look at the replay. Here's the replay over here if you want to look, and I'll play it at home. I don't think I see anything. She came off the rail first into the 11, and then nothing hit.
Yeah, there was no rail on that one. They missed a foul there.
Yeah.
It's all good. Honestly, Tim's Tim's in kind of a tough spot where that 4 ball is either way. So, see, he's just tying balls up here. And it looks like the only thing Shelly can do now is
See, here's a look at that last hit.
yeah, let's double check that
She
one.
hits the rail first. And clear. Rail, ball, and then nothing hits her rail.
Yeah,
So it's ball in hand.
that was a foul. They missed it. Tim missed it. All right, let's see where we're at. She's going to kick this 14 in.
Oh, that's a good
That's
shot.
even better.
Yeah, it works. Still blocks the pocket.
That's even better. Now Tim has to play this 4 ball.
The 4 goes.
The 4 goes.
Three.
It goes. The 3 ball, though, I think I'm playing into the 14 and just taking that ball out.
Nope. Play the 4 and hold for the 3 and play it in the same pocket. It's a one-pocket shot.
I like that.
Yeah, maybe score it off the rail if you can.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely got to go off the rail. Or, I mean, you could take a pretty heavy cut on that 3 ball if you just want to leave that cue ball close to the rail. But that makes that 3 ball real missable.
The problem, what would be real nice is if he can draw into the 14 here.
Oh.
Yeah. He
He
got
hit
the 8
that
out.
great.
Yeah, he got the 8 out. He needed to
Yep.
drop that 14 or move the 8. He did just that.
He's got a good chance to get out now here. He's make this 3 and then either hold for position or really put some follow and take the cut on the 7 here.
Yeah,
But-
just float right above the 11. Or right below the 11, I mean.
Right.
Just
see
2
how he
balls
handles this.
past. Just like that.
He hit it great.
Yeah, nice shot.
That's great touch. So he's got a real good chance to get out here and make it 5-1.
Yeah, mini with a little bit of draw here and try to hold it.
Yep.
Just don't get hooked by the 11 because that could be trouble.
Right. You really got to dig the cue ball with not a lot of pace.
See this?
Here we go.
It could have got hooked.
Clipped it.
Got close.
He clipped it and got
Yeah.
away with it. Yeah. All right. So here we go. Should put this in. Not gonna jump the gun here and say he's gonna make it. Try to stay away from the curse.
Yeah.
Don't want to curse him, man.
The commentator's curse.
I know, dude. I see it happen too often to make that mistake myself. So hopefully I don't curse anybody. All right, so we got 5-1. Tim, he's looking pretty good. That was a nice out. He made some good decisions there and definitely maneuvered that rack well in order to take that one.
Dropped my phone. Probably scared everybody in the booth. Made a big thud earlier.
I didn't notice.
Oh.
All right, so let's see what we got here. Tim is going to be breaking in the 7th rack.
Sup Kiss said clean end. That was actually a really interesting game. I mean, there's a lot of defensive strategy going on.
Yeah, a
I
little
mean, that was a lot of
touchy
thinking.
plays,
Yeah. I agree.
It's definitely not one of those matches where it's breaking and running every game, you know. Did he come up dry?
Looks like it.
Yes, he did. All right, so he's going to have Shelly coming to the table with the open table. I think I'm liking the solids here.
Yep, I like solids. 2's blocking, and then
That 13, that 13 is a big problem ball for the stripe. So probably start with the solids here. Although I don't see a great starter other than maybe the 2. But how do you get there, you know?
Yeah, play the 6 on the side here, maybe. 6 on the side
You're
isn't too
mad,
bad.
man. That's crazy.
You don't like the 6 on the side?
Dude, I would miss that shot like
Oh.
9 times out of 10, I feel like. But that's honestly, dude, that might all she have. That might be
Yeah,
all
no,
she's got.
I think that's a pretty high probability shot right there. The problem is, what do you got after? I mean, you got to control the cue
Right.
ball here.
Well, if she does make, so you called it. She's going for that 6 on the side. And she's always got that 2 if she does make this. So we'll see.
It depends. It could run right into this clump of balls here. Get behind it.
She drilled that. That was
Nice.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at that. She's in good shape now.
Speed
So-
was good there.
Yeah, absolutely. So now the only thing I can think of is
3
getting
ball.
shaped to that 3.
Yeah, 3 is tough.
She'll play 2, 7, 5, 3.
I'm trying to run into the 15 here. I'm coming a little bit of right spin off the rail into that traffic, busting out my 3, and I'll be on my 7 on the side.
Yeah, that's actually really doable as well. The only thing is if you do run into that 15, where does that 3 go after?
Yeah, that's why you got to hit it with a little bit of
pace.
speed. Yeah,
Some pace.
you got to get it moving, or maybe just hit the 3. But
I like getting shape on the 3 off of the 5. 5 in the side, and then trying to roll in between all of those balls. So she'll play the 7 here. And she got a little bit of an angle here, so she's moving up table unless she plays the 7 down in the corner.
I think she just called it all the way up.
Which I don't mind that. You got to kind of avoid the scratch if you're playing for the 5 next.
Yeah.
Or you could play for that 2 ball next and break that 2-13-1 cluster up.
Let's see what she decides here. Yeah, the 3 ball, I mean, this is getting tougher.
Yeah, man.
While I'm looking at it.
If she continues to run
Well,
balls, she's got to be careful.
So I think you're right. The 3 does go in the bottom left corner.
Right.
After you play the 5. So she's got to take care of the
Get real
2
good
and
shape.
the 1, get to the 5. Ooh.
See, I think she was thinking about either playing the 5 next and going into the cluster on the top right corner. But then you still leave the 3 ball up for question.
Yeah.
So really, that's another miss that isn't gonna basically necessarily determine the outcome of the
Tim's
round.
going to start off working really quick here, busting everything up.
Oh wow, look at
Yeah.
that! He just solved every problem on the table right there, other than that 13.
Yeah, minus the 13.
So now he's just got to worry about that ball in order to get out. Be interesting to see if he has a break ball, because when you got that stripe up there by itself, there's no balls next to it. It's so difficult to break it out.
That's why you might see him inch a ball, because Tim's a smart player.
Right.
He might opt just to play not a total safety, but it's called setting the table up.
Right.
Put a stripe up there to that top pocket.
Right. Put it somewhere where now you do have a breakout ball. You don't want to sell out the rack, but because a lot of the times if I try doing that, I'll sell out.
Well, that's the problem, especially when you get into this level. You're gonna avoid doing that at all costs, because you're gonna sell out
right
the majority of the time.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try to set it up, but give them too much of a good position on that next inning.
He might be able to get at it right here.
He definitely went for it.
Yeah, a little bit more outside, and
He hit that pretty good. He definitely gave it a chance. It definitely had a chance to break that out. But he's kind of in a sticky situation here. He's got the 9. He's got that. What is that? The 10 next to the 8. Oh, look at this. I like this actually.
what is he doing though?
He's just gonna break it up and leave it right behind him.
There he goes. Now it goes.
Now it goes, but he did.
He could have sold out here.
He could have sold out exactly.
Yeah, because the 4.
She'll start with the 5.
You can play shape to get on the 4 and bust out.
And then break
Yeah.
out that 1-4. Yep. That.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Well, and honestly, I think she should do that now. Play shape for the 4 if she can.
Oh,
right now.
It's pretty natural here.
Right off
Just-
the 5.
Yeah, 5, come off the rail. You'd be right on the 4.
Absolutely.
I mean, you got the 7 and 3 as backups. I mean, real good opportunity here to get a game back. So, yeah, going to be on the 4.
That's really nice. So she just has to hit this ball really good.
What she has to do is she has to play shape to get on either the 7 or the 3.
Or the
because-
1.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you're playing shape for the 1, is you're trying to calculate too much of where the cue's going, where the 1's going, off of the
Right.
13. It's so much to try and figure out where is that 1 going, right?
Right.
So if you're trying to, I mean, it's easier to know where you're going to get on the 7 or the 3 versus the 1. I think.
Right. No, yeah, I definitely get what you're saying there. Like, too many moving parts
Yeah.
to keep track of. Okay, she hit that really good. She hit that really well, but shape is kind of tough now. So
She's been banking well enough to drill this 7.
Dude, you're right.
And
It
then-
is Sunday, but the banks
Yeah.
are open.
Yeah.
What'd you call? Look
Yeah.
at that, man. The
No.
banks are open for Shelly. She's got a good chance to get out here. I really like her chances getting out here.
Does that 3 go past the 10 and the
In the bottom
the
right,
bottom right? Yeah, does
it
it
does.
go?
Yeah, it
Does
does.
go. So then, yeah,
She'll just follow here to the middle of the table.
I kind of stun out here. Oh, that's nice too. Follow. See, I'm not a follow type of guy.
No.
That was a nice shot, though.
That was beautiful. So now I think she's dead straight, too. So
Just pocket speed.
Yep.
Just roll that ball and hold. Maybe
nice
even,
little stop shot.
Yeah, stop.
If you're straight enough, because you don't want to float to play the 8 in the top left, because then you have to shoot.
Oh,
wow. We
wow,
did
look
not
at that.
expect that.
Look at that. That is a key miss.
That is, and she was dead straight on the 8 too. If she made that, so
Yeah, worked her way nicely through the rack, just to jaw the ball.
yeah, we saw that a little bit from Arnold in the last match. He would make some good shots, and then
And she would have been on the 8 perfectly. That 3,
dead straight. Yeah,
that 3 came and pushed the ball in front of the cue, but this will be pretty routine for Tim here. Oh, maybe not.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe not.
And he's gonna give Shelly a shot here too. She can definitely cut that 3 in, I think.
Yeah, definitely. And it's a big pocket, right? Because the 10 helps it in.
Absolutely.
I mean, what you really got to focus on here is where you're playing this 8 ball.
Right. It still goes by the 9, but you obviously don't want to hook yourself on that 12 or end up funny running into that 12. Like, I don't mind running into the 12 as long as you don't run into it too quick. She's got to really buckle down on this 3 ball and make sure she hits it with the right pace and the right spin to come out for that 8 nice and clean.
Yeah, she's just happy to be back to the table here.
Absolutely. She drills it. Look at that. That is beautiful.
Yep.
So I'm not going to say anything, but she's got a chance to make it 5-2 here.
Yeah, I'm going to mute you. Hold on. Boom. Let's turn your mic off. Let's take a look at the shot that got Shelly onto the 8 ball. Horrible transition. Bad producer Pat.
Hey, it's all right, bro. I probably couldn't do it if I wanted to.
All right, here she goes. Watch. Play this really nice. Get shape on the 8.
Her stroke is smooth. She gets a lot done with the cue ball when
followed through nice on that.
Exactly, yeah, dude. She really gets through the ball really well, really smooth, good cue ball control. So she's definitely by no means out of this. 5-2 she'll be breaking. And we'll see how this break comes out because, like I said earlier, Tim's shooting the second ball. He's getting some pretty good success on that.
Yeah, see if I'll transition to our break cam. I missed 2 breaks because of my transition game is horrible.
We'll get it down. We'll knock it out at the park.
Shelly and Tim talking a little bit about that last rack. They both missed pretty key shots in that rack.
Right. Yeah, like you said, Shelly's just stoked to get back to the table. And we got Shelly. She's hitting the head wall as opposed to Tim, so we'll see how this goes. Let's see the spread.
Why is it not transitioning? There we go. There we go. I got it.
I had faith. I knew you got it. So she popped him good.
Oh, kept the cue ball in the middle of the table.
And gets kicked around a little bit. Is that dry?
That's dry.
She'd really split the balls up well, too, this time. No problems on the table other than maybe that 12-1.
And you know what? Stripes are the balls to take here. The only thing that's in the way at all is the 5, really.
Right.
I mean...
And you don't even need to mess with that side pocket if you don't want to.
I'd play this 14 off the 5 just to get that 5 out of there because it does go.
We'll see what... I think she's going to play the... I'm sorry, it's Tim.
Yeah.
I think Tim will play the 14 either in that side by the 4 or he'll play upstream. He'll play it in the bottom right.
If he can take care of this 15 and 10, he should do it just because the 5 is kind of in the way.
Right. Yep. If you can handle those 2 balls in the middle of the table early, it's probably better.
Oh, he's going to go off the 11. He's going to be on the 13.
Yeah, he's got options here.
And what is that? Is that the 12 down there by the 1?
By the 1, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of in a bad... I didn't see that.
Well, I think the 12 might go. It's really close. If you're looking at it here, it looks like it goes.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, that does go. Okay.
It just squeezes by.
Yeah, and the overhead, it looks like it's tight.
Right. In the overhead, I definitely agree. It's definitely questionable. But on that on the table view, it looks like it will pass the 1.
Well, we can zoom in real quick and check it out.
And see, even from this overhead, it looks iffy, but from that other angle, it looks like it goes pretty clean. So we'll see. We'll see how he handles it. He juiced that one up with inside, so it looks like he's going to play it now.
Yep.
He'll play that now, and then I mean that 5 ball's blocking the side, so he'll have to shoot the 10 past the 14, which will really open up the rack. That's looking like what he's going to do. He'll shoot this 10.
Yeah, because the 15 goes down in the corner if he just draws it about an inch.
Yeah,
and then the 14 all the way up.
And then the 8, you're out.
Yeah. So, yeah, the 10 in the upper right, 15 in the bottom right, then the 14 in the same pocket as the 10, and the 8.
And then Bob's your uncle.
Yeah. Oh, he got a little out of line on the 15 here. He
can still play the 14 and still get shaped for the 15, so he's got options.
Yeah, I think
he's still got options.
He's going to have to change it up here. He did want to get on that 15. That was his plan, I think.
Yeah, I think so too, but it looks like he might.
He's going to change it up.
He's looking at the 14 now.
Yeah.
Which is fine. You just don't want to overdraw. You don't want to overhit this ball and leave an awkward angle.
Hit it good. That's going to work out nice.
Yeah. Yeah, see, and he even used the 4 ball there, and so he's real nice and straight. He's got a little bit of an angle just to draw back a little bit and end up real good on the 8.
That's a nice looking out here by Tim.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Played everything clean.
And that's off the dry break of Shelly, right?
Yeah, didn't even really touch a ball. I mean, just played it nice and clean. So that's a nice run.
That was nice. Yeah, so that's going to be 6-2. Okay, Tim looked strong in that rack, man. I mean, not necessarily a break and run, but it's a table run.
Yeah, so we always have that debate every now and then during league. You know, what is a table run? And so this is my opinion, which is, it's just an opinion.
Right.
But a table run should only be considered a table run if it's off the break.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is because if you break dry, right? Or let's say you break and you run 7 balls off the table, but you hook yourself.
Yeah.
All right. Now your opponent comes to the table and runs the table.
That's not a table run.
Well, in league we call that a table run.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Just because, obviously there's so many blockers that are already taken off the table.
Well, you just said Tim had a table run off a dry break.
Right, but Shelly didn't make any balls.
It doesn't matter though. What if she did? What if she made a few?
If she made a few, I would. If she made a few and then Tim comes up and runs the table next, then that's not a table run. That's just Tim winning the rack.
Okay.
Because Shelly had the break. If Tim walks up, if Shelly breaks dry, Tim comes up and runs the table, then that's a table run. If Shelly makes a ball on the break and then plays a safety, that's not a table run.
So he's got a good opportunity here for another run.
Here we go. First break and run.
Yeah, break and run.
Here you go, Jim. Oh, you overcooked that one a little bit. Does that 12 ball go by the 8? He might have to play that ball.
The 12 ball. Where's the 12 ball?
The one in the middle. Is that the 12 or the 15?
That's the 15.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 15. That's what are you going to have to play if he's playing offense?
Yeah, I think it's the 14 up here.
Mm-hmm.
That's
15 in the middle.
That might be the issue. How you getting on that ball?
Well, I think he tried just now. Like I said, he just overcooked it a little bit and ended up hooking himself at the 6. So he'll have to get back up there somehow. And that's no joke.
You know what I haven't done is I haven't checked in on the weekly tournament here. So every Sunday we run 8 ball starting at 1 o'clock.
Wow.
I think we had 30 people today.
Oh, that's a good turnout.
Yeah. And then every Monday is 9 ball at 7, and every Friday is 10 ball at 7.
Yeah, I think I'll probably end up playing tomorrow if I'm not too tired because I got to work tomorrow at 9. So I'll be here anyway, so might as well stay and play.
There you go. Win some extra cash.
There you go. And so yeah, Tim just tried that combo. That was a really low percentage combo that he tried, and he got really close to making it. I was really surprised when he hit it.
Oh, look at that. Craig Fowler in the house, making it to the hot seat match with Derek Schwartz. Craig Fowler, he subbed for me a few times. He's a good shot. And then let's see who's working their way through the B side. You got John Sonntag. Oh, and Ray Skinador. That's a good match. Looks like John beat Ray on the B side to take that one down. And we still got John Lewis and David Searing battling it out on the B side. So we got 6 players. We got 4 players left.
Oh, wow. They're chugging along over there.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good for 30 players tonight. Yeah, Fong does a great job. He gets some matches going.
He does. I like Fong. He's a good dude, and also really good tournament director.
So, okay, back to the chat room. Andy says, so if the breaker makes one ball and plays safe, then opposing player runs rest of the balls. I would say no table run.
I would say that's not a table run as well.
Yeah.
Just because the table run kind of it represents like, a fresh cue ball where it's off the break, right? Yeah. Whoever runs it off the break is running the table. If you make one and you run it, that's a break and run. If you break dry and your opponent runs it off of that break, that's a table run. Any other circumstance, I would call it not a table run.
So it's kind of unfair advantage, though, to the opponent, because let's say you break and you crack in 4 balls.
Right.
Right? And then you run. I mean, that's an easier table run than, 15 balls on the table.
Absolutely.
So
it's a advantage to the breaker. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're taking at least 1 ball off the table there.
Well, the way we play a league is basically if you break and run, that's a break and run.
Mm-hmm.
If you break, and it doesn't matter what happens, your opponent, when they come to the table, they still have a chance at a table
run.
Yeah.
So as long as the first time they step to the table, if they run it out, it's a run.
And here's another one, too. If you break dry, right, and then your opponent gets up and doesn't make anything.
Right, or plays a safe.
Yeah, and you come and run, that's table run.
Yeah. See, I wouldn't call that a table run just because you're manipulating the cue ball after the break, and that kind of affects how a break and run or a table run would work.
M News is taking off. The ice storm has kept her up, so she's heading to bed. Have a good night. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next. Well, actually, no, I don't think next week is Christmas, so we will not be having any matches this Friday or Sunday on the King of the Hill or King's Court matches. So we hope you all guys enjoy your holidays and
absolutely.
Spend
Thank you guys.
some time with family.
And thanks for tuning in again. We love you guys.
As much as I do love being in the booth, I think my wife would probably start throwing up some red flags or something on me if I came in here during Christmas on Christmas Day. She'd be like, "That's it,
tighten the leash, man." Yeah. She'll definitely have to get you out of there, get you out of the booth, which is how it should be for the holidays. Spend time with your family if you can. All you guys, not just Patrick.
So I'm back to the pool match here. Tim is what, solids?
Tim is stripes.
Stripes, okay.
Yeah, he just made the bottom ball. It looks like he's going to play this 9. This is a touchy shot here because you can get kind of awkward on that 13.
Nice and soft because it's going to help him.
Did he get it there?
No.
Yes, he.
Oh, that rolled right. That's what we call pocket speed, folks.
That one wiped its feet on the way in.
I think it just went straight in.
It's one of those balls that says goodbye on the way down.
Oh yeah, that went straight in. But we're gonna show that shot again because that's the definition of pocket speed. He's got to again play pocket speed here as much as possible.
Look at that.
I'm still gonna play the other one. As nice as that shot was.
If he trickles this ball in, he's a wizard.
Yeah.
If he just trickles this ball in, man, I gotta talk to him about how to play good speed. Obviously got it dialed in. Look at that, dude. He's a wizard.
A wizard. All
wow.
right, so let's take a look at what pocket speed looks like. This is like one of them golf shots when you see it roll around the hole a few times.
And, the crazy thing about that shot is that he held that ball even off the double kiss for the 13.
If he would have shot that any harder, he's not on the 13.
He's not on the 13
Look
at all.
at this thing. Watch this. This thing almost doesn't want to drop. It crawls towards, and then in slow motion falls in the pocket. Look at the overhead camera.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Boop.
It's one of those that waves at you on the way down.
Yeah, for real.
All right, so that makes it 7-2 in a race of 10.
Oh, Andy chiming back in with the break and run rules. All I'm saying is, if you're gonna have a run, a table run, any type of table run, it has to be off the rake. Period. That's my opinion.
Yeah, ooh,
Yeah.
did he scratch on that break?
Well, let's take a look at the
I think that cue ball shot straight in.
Take a look at the overhead camera. The
Yeah,
overhead
he
camera
scratched.
agrees. Let's see here.
You got that 10 ball hanging right there. So
Mm.
he's really probably, Shelly is probably going to look at taking the stripes if she can. And the only problem I see for stripes is the 12. So she can see, yep, she's going to take care of that now. And the 9 is actually an issue. It doesn't look like it goes by the 5 ball right there. So she'll have to maneuver that. If she takes the 12 in the side, I would run the 8 ball, because you're running in the 8 ball. Run the 8 ball off the 6 into the 5 and try to open up the 9 that way.
If you're brave, you could take solids and roll the 1 past the 10 into the pocket.
True,
Well,
that is very
you know,
true.
it's a tricky shot,
Or
you know.
play short side on the 1,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You can even take the 1 all the way down.
Yeah, I mean, those are some options.
It looks like she is going to take solids.
Yeah.
Just because of that 9 ball, I think. You know,
Well,
she
the
could
9,
take
the 9 and the 10 are tricky.
Right. Well, the 12. The 10 ball's hanging in the top left. I would start with the 12 if I was going with stripes. I don't know where I would start with the solids.
It's actually starting with
the 4,
the 4.
going into the
Yeah.
5 maybe. Because that 5 ball, that 5 ball goes in the bottom right. And that opens up the 6 with the 9. Because the 6 could go in the same pocket at that point.
Yeah, this could be dangerous or not. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be dangerous.
It's just a kind of a lower percentage shot. I think I probably would have played that, or just start with the 5, because that 5 ball is a big issue, the 5-6. So now she's probably just going to take this 10 ball out and take control of that top left pocket. If she can see it. That's what she's looking at right now, if those are touching or not. Then she can always kick off the rail, but that kind of changes the path of the cue ball.
This is a tough shot.
She just took control of that pocket. So Tim can see the 9, he can see the 13, or he can play down table.
Either way, I mean, I definitely think she made the right decision by taking the solids.
Yeah,
After I looked at it, I was like, stripes, but then I looked at it, I'm like, yeah, you could get brave and take solids here.
Right.
I mean,
Either way, this is going to be another one of those racks where one player is going to outmaneuver the other.
yeah, Tim, he can either bank this 11 because it's got a big pocket with the 1 ball there, or he can cut it over.
Yeah, I see that. He could bank the 13. I really just like playing safe, though, and trying to be productive with the safety here. And trying not to sell out to Shelly, but also take care of at least one of my problems on the table.
Yeah, the thing is, being up 7-2, Tim can afford to be aggressive here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a really good point. So we'll see. We'll see. I still just like being a little conservative because both players have balls that are tied up. He might bank this 13. No, see, he just played it out. That's what I would do. That's a pretty smart shot. So we'll see. And he did kind of set that 13 up over the side so he can break out the 12-9 if he needs to off of that 13. And now Shelly coming in. She's got that combo. Her issue is that 5-6 still, And I don't think that 5 goes in the bottom right corner anymore. Did she call safety there? That's not a bad play. She did. She called a safety and made the 1 ball. That's actually a really creative play.
Left the 11.
She left the 11 a little bit. Yeah, it's not an easy. Oh, and the 14. It looks like
And the 15.
squeeze it by that 2. We'll see. He played the 14. He hit it sweet. Hit that ball really sweet. He's still got that issue of those 2 balls up in the cluster. But that 13 that he played last turn really is going to help him out if he can find the right angle, because that's a pretty good break ball.
Yeah, see if he can develop this rack here. Is it the 12 that's up there by the 8 or the 10? I can't tell.
It's a 12.
12? So yeah, the 12 and even the 9 going to be...
Right.
Look, he can get into it right here.
He can get into it right here if he wants.
A lot of left. Yep.
Wow, what a shot. And then play for the 13, although the 9 really ended up in an unfortunate spot.
Yeah.
It's better, but it still doesn't go. Like, he can play under the 9 now.
Yeah, I mean, he solved one problem but created another.
That's how it always goes, dude. Like, you hit such a good shot to break them out, and then, like, it's counterproductive because it ends up somewhere else that's no good. And then you got to hit it again. So we'll see if he gets under this 9.
Oh, he's playing this in this. What is he doing? The side, coming around? This is great. Look at that.
Now what do you do?
Now maybe a bank shot.
You got the bank. I might even consider...
Do you think you could bank this 9 in between the 5 and the 6?
Oh, no way.
That'd be insane.
Oh, look at that. He just played it safe. That was a really smart shot there.
Yep, just developing the table a little bit, inching that 12 towards the pocket.
Mm-hmm. So he's still got that 9, but...
Uh-oh. Cardinal sin. Phone's in the booth.
Oops. Yeah, so he still has that problem with the 9, but he did play a really good safety there. So Shelly's got nothing, but she's got to shoot the 7. She's got to do something with the 7. And then Tim is going to have another opportunity once he gets back.
See, I like kicking at the 3 and getting safe here.
True. So she blocked. Oh, she tried to block the pocket. I think that 12 ball is going to be open.
Yeah, not only that, he's got a line to run into some traffic here and develop the 9.
Right. He's going to have to juice it up with a lot of outside left.
Got a chance.
But he definitely has an opportunity. Yeah, like 2 rails and then into the 9 where you might like run into the 2 or something.
Yeah, if he can get into the 2, I think that'd be his best chance.
Okay, he developed that 9. Not really, though. That 9 is still in a tricky spot. And really, that might have helped him out a little bit because he tied up the...
So I'm playing safe here. I'm bumping that 6 and sticking him on the 5.
I like that a lot.
And then try and get ball in hand to develop your rack.
She's gonna try to... I think she's gonna...
You can try to run on it. I mean, that's not bad either, but...
The 5 doesn't pass the 3, so you got to deal with that. And I don't know if you can make it in the top left by the 9. If you can, you got to get good shape on it.
Key shot in the rack right here.
Yep.
Hits it good.
She hit that great.
But it's going to be tricky. She's got to hit a nice... She's got to stroke it nice here. Come off the side. Ooh, it's tricky.
To not scratch and get back to the
exactly.
same side of the table she's at now. Yeah, this is no joke. I mean, she could really try to power draw and go on the other side of the side pocket, but that's
dangerous.
Risky.
Very
that's
dangerous.
What she's going to do.
She is drawn.
Hit this with low outside.
Yep, there's a scratch.
She overcut that. That's why she scratched. I think if she made that ball, she had a chance to get away with it, but obviously she overcuts it and goes straight in the side.
Yeah, I'm taking this 12 in the bottom corner, coming off the rail. 9 in the upper corner with the stop shot.
Yeah, I really like Tim to get out from here. He's only got 3 balls, so he should be able to clean it up and make it 8-2.
He's just going to use this rail here to control his speed. Ooh, he hit it. He hit it hard.
He overcooked that one, too.
Just a little bit. He's still okay.
He's okay. It's manageable.
Yeah, he did put a little zip on it, a little bit more than he wanted to. So he's got to hit this one really, really delicate.
Okay, yeah, he's going to play the 8 in the same pocket.
Okay. Just worked a little bit harder for it, that's all.
I did play a little bit on the table between their matches, and it is playing pretty quick. Playing pretty slick. So I definitely get why that ball doesn't want to stop every time. You really got to be touchy with it. All right, and he's out.
Okay, so we had a prediction earlier in the match. I'm going to scroll back up.
It was 2-10.
2-10 was the prediction by Jared Schmidt, and we are vastly approaching that. Unless Shelly goes on a tear.
Yeah, man, you never know. Shelly's definitely got the stroke to get her back in the match. But Tim is also, he's playing a really smart match, you know. He's making really good decisions on the table, which is why I think he's up as much as he is. Because he hasn't really made any mistakes to where, you know, he's given Shelly easy runouts. There's no easy runouts for Shelly yet. Except for that one early in the match where she just cleaned the table up pretty well. We'll see how Tim hits his break. He scratched straight in the side last time, or straight in the corner. So let's see if he changes it up and goes to the head ball. I don't think so. Oh, but he is. Look at that.
Going straight at it.
It looks like he's going to hit the head ball this time. Yep. Squatted the cue ball really nice in the middle of the table, but did he make anything?
I think he made something in the bottom left corner there.
Nah, Shelly's stepping up, so it must have been dry.
Yep, you're right.
Okay, so let's see what Shelly's got here. I mean, you got that cluster down there with the 12, 15, 6. You got these 3, 5 tied up a little bit. I think that's manageable. She's obviously got a starter on the 1, or she can start with the 11 if she wants stripes. Yeah, she might even go into the 3 ball here, which is touchy.
The 5.
She went into the 5. Oh, she played it off of the 5. That was an interesting shot, and now she owns that pocket in the top right with the 5 ball.
Yeah, 7 might go past that 5.
She definitely does. Yeah, that is close. But I think you're right. I think it goes.
I think it goes.
And if she can play that now, that's a pretty good shot because she has a chance to run into the stripes that are blocking her. But she's going to play this 2 at the bottom. Hit a little draw. Oh, she drew that one really well. Might have overdrawn that a little bit. Because now she doesn't really have much. I don't even know if she can see the 3 enough to make it.
Ray Volti says, hey, 8 ball.
What's up, Ray? So, yeah, Shelly's got a little bit of an issue here. We'll see what she does. If she can even play offense. I think she's trying like a triple combo here. Yep. She definitely tried that triple combo and played the 5 in the top right. But she did not sell out too hard. Although Tim does have a pretty easy 14 to start here.
Yeah, and the only trouble ball
is that 9.
9 and the 8. And the 9.
Does that go right now? It looks like he might have to do that.
It goes off of the 5, maybe.
Right.
You got to play it off of the 5, but that's such a touchy shot. He's looking at it. I don't know. That's one of those you got to be on the table and just kind of really good look at it.
And if that 5 ball is touching, that pocket actually gets smaller than bigger.
Let's see.
He drilled it.
Got it. Nice shot there.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, so it does go.
That was beautiful. And now he's got a real nice looking rack here.
Yeah, 15. I think you take the 15 here, come out for the 12.
And then
he's taking the 12, though.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I would take the 15, too, as myself. I really like leaving one of those balls to break the 8 out or get under it. Yeah, he broke it out right there. That was a great shot, too. Wow, look at that. Now he's got a nice looking table. Just get good on that 15. Make sure you get good on that 15, and he should be out. So we'll take the 11. It looks like he'll play the 13 in the side here.
Ray saying winter storm from Nebraska coming. And he's Nebraska, right? Yeah, gotta be.
Yeah. I think so. New England, maybe?
No, it's Nebraska.
An E?
Yep.
There's not even an E in Nebraska. Oh, yeah, there is.
There's no E in Nebraska?
Wait, let me... Give me a second, dude. I was thinking, like, further down into the word, but obviously there's an E in Nebraska.
You just made my leg cramp up, dude. Oh, man, that's painful. Oh.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Okay. Well, Samsonite, I was way off. Northeast. Winter storm from the northeast coming.
Oh.
Yeah,
He's talking about directions.
Winter storm from Nebraska. I'm going to go just jump out of this booth. It's like that scene from Dumb and Dumber. There's a name, Samsonite. I was way off. And Tim getting to the hill.
Tim is not way off. Tim is rolling through. Okay, so it looks like that fella who predicted 10-2 might have to go buy a lottery ticket after this game, possibly.
Yeah, Jared Schmidt, you still out there? You still with us?
Spot on.
Hey, Jared.
If anybody's watching, just peep in here. Just say hi.
Yeah, let us know if you're still with us and still have the same prediction, because you're awfully close.
Yep. I wonder if Jared knows both these players. Maybe he had like a educated guess. Because there's no way I could have predicted this one.
There he is, Jared Schmidt. Called it. hey, not yet.
Not yet, bud.
It's not over yet.
Watch Shelly come back.
Shelly running 8 racks in a row here.
All right, we'll go check this breakout. He hits the middle ball again.
Oh, I missed bad transition again. That's like 5 for me today.
Look at that break.
So Jared
that was a power break.
Jerry plays with Shelly and Tim, so.
Yep. He did make a little bit of an educated guess then, I guess. And Tim really smacked those balls pretty hard and made a couple balls on the brick that time. Yeah, this is a pretty empty-looking table than what we've seen earlier in the match. And we'll see which group Tim decides to go with.
I'll tell you what, though, for only playing 11 games right now at 6:30, this is quite a match.
Right, yeah, absolutely.
If this match was going to go hill, we'd be here
easily
8:30.
Another 2 hours.
Yeah. And that'd probably be the longest match I've ever been a part of.
Okay, so Tim's going to go with the stripes here.
Yeah, but ain't looking too easy from here.
Nope. He didn't leave himself too many options. He can only see the 15, I think.
Todd Brown saying Tim is consistent. Go Tim. Yeah, he shoots good, that's for sure. All right, see that, and that's one of those shots right there. Tim is just developing the table. There is no real attempt at a safety there, and I definitely don't think he was trying to make the ball. Because even if he did make the ball, you got nothing. So that's just a developing the table shot.
Which is smart, which is really smart, because Shelly has these, the 3-4 kind of tied up. The 3 doesn't go by the 8. The 4 might go by the 8 in the top left, but that's not easy.
I don't know about that. And then even the 2's sitting funny right now.
Right, you'd have to clear the 6 to even get to the 2.
She's going to take care of the 6 right now. Maybe come into the 15 with a lot of inside if she could. Nice.
She breaks those balls out, though. That was a productive shot. Now she's got the 3 in the side or the corner if she wants. She really just opened the whole table up for herself there.
The 2 goes up on the left, so she's good on the 2. So, yeah, really the 5 ball might be the tough one to get to here.
That's it. Yep, you just got to get pretty straight on the 2 if you can, because that 11's kind of blocking the straight angle on the 2. But I still think it's manageable enough to kind of pop off that 2, keep the cue ball close there, and play the 5 in the top right. That's what she's looking at right now, see? She's saying, can I get straight on that 2 in order to save the angle for the 5?
Hey, we got a new subscriber, Chu Omazan. I hope I didn't mess up your name. I'm going to try that again. Umazine. I think I got your name right. But welcome to the open stream. We run matches every week. on Sunday, starting with our queens at 11:30. Then we got our jesters at 1:45, and our knights division at 4:30 every Sunday. Minus holidays, we won't be here for Christmas. And then every Friday, join us for our top division, King of the Hill. It's usually 600 rated players and above every Friday night. Very exciting matches.
Okay, here we go. She gotta hold this cue ball here for the 5.
Key shot here. Key shot.
This is a big shot in the match. She makes it. She's still in it.
This is to put the predictions of Jared Schmidt to bed.
Okay, she got shape on the 5.
Oh, and easy to come around for the 4 in the same pocket.
Really natural. Just gotta keep mind of the speed. Make sure you don't overhit it a little bit.
Nice and easy here. Nothing too hard. I mean, actually, even if the ball does get away, you're still going to have a shot.
As long as you don't scratch on the side.
Yeah. Well, this ball, I mean, it should be rolling away from her in line.
Right.
So, like, she could, she's got some room to work with the speed. Oh, but she hit
She went into it. Where's it going to end up?
Yeah, I don't know if she wanted to do that.
She's still okay, though. She can definitely make this in the bottom right and go 2 rails to the middle. Maybe 3 if she's feeling frisky.
I'm coming 2 rails.
Me too.
All the way right to where the cue ball is right now.
Yeah.
In a perfect world.
Right.
Middle of the table, you're still kind of at the 50-yard line.
Right. She's got the angle to get there, though.
Yep.
Just stick down. Make sure you make this ball. Okay, she hit that great. She hit that unbelievable.
Look at the speed.
She's asking for it.
Look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
Take another look at this shot.
That's pressure. That's like pressure. You know, you miss that ball, you lose.
Yeah. Like
she just drilled it.
Cue ball right back to where it was. And where's it at? Right there.
Called it, man.
Right there. All right, Jared, your prediction was wrong.
That was a great out. That was a really great out. And
let's see if I got the replay on that shot here.
That 4 ball was really clutch, man.
Here's the
this was
shot
clutch.
Coming 2 rails.
That was beautiful.
Speed was just about perfect.
Right. She hit that great. She stays in it. It's 9-3.
Jared's like, that's why I don't play the lottery. Always going to miss it by you know what? When they had that the $2 billion lottery, the largest drawing in the history of the lottery, right? It's the second time I ever bought lottery tickets.
Really?
And I bought like 3 or 4 of them with the numbers that I picked from special days. I hit 3 of the numbers.
Out of how many?
3 out of 6.
That's pretty solid.
You know how much I won?
How much?
$7.
No.
I was like, wait, I got half of the numbers.
And you only win $7?
If I would have got I think it was 4 numbers. Or if I got 3 numbers in the Powerball, so if I would have got the Powerball, I would have got $1 million, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was like, man, I felt like I was
one number off.
One number off of $1 million. Or maybe it's 5 in the Powerball or something. I don't know what it was, but either way, hitting 3 numbers. I mean, like I played the lottery once before, and I know you don't even hit a number.
Not even one.
Yeah.
All right, we got Shelly breaking here. It's 9-3. She's trying to stay in the match. She's still battling. Definitely no give up. And interesting, because she might be hitting the second ball now, whereas Tim moved from second to the head ball now. It looks like she's going to hit the second ball.
Yep, you're right. She's changing up the break as well. Looks like she's going at the 4 ball, almost a 3rd ball. Nope, 2nd ball.
Okay. Oh, I don't think she made anything.
That 7 almost worked its way in.
It did. It rattled out. So it's going to be an open table for Tim. And he's got a good starter on either color that he wants, or either group that he wants, I should say. He can start with the 11. He can start with the 14. He can start with the 1. I think I like the stripes here just because of where that 9 ball is to break out the 10, 14.
Yep, I'm starting with the 11 ball.
Me too.
Yep.
You just got to get good shape on that 9 to break out the
Yeah.
10, 13.
Yep, and then coming up to this next ball in the upper right corner.
That's what he'll do.
And then use the 9 like you said. Maybe get a nice little bump on that 13.
Yeah, and he's
And
got that 14 ball hanging over for an insurance ball.
Yep, he might be taking the last game.
He's got a chance to get out here. Because after that 13-10 is broken out, there shouldn't be any more problems.
Ooh, cow.
He overcooks it.
No, this
Oh,
is
this
perfect.
is perfect. You're right.
This is perfect to come right into that 13.
Tim's a pretty tall guy, too. He can reach this.
It's going to be close. Yeah, he gets it.
He hit that good.
Yeah, look at a nice shot there.
So, and then like we were saying earlier, he's got
14.
the 14 as an insurance. That 13 is going to go by the 8 in the bottom right. So now it's just a matter of connecting the dots.
I think he wants to play up to this 13 ball.
Yeah, I would definitely take the 13 earlier than later.
Yeah, so play the 14, get to the 13, and then issues are done and over with.
Except for the 8. The 8 has to go in the top. Well, I should say it can't go in the top left.
8 has the top right, the middle right, the bottom right.
Now, he's going to take this 13, so the only issue is getting back to the 8 from the other end of the table. So we'll see how he manages that. It's definitely doable. He's just got to take the right. Ooh.
No.
I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah. Wiped its feet, didn't go in.
Nope. Clean the balls. So,
Shelly, opportunity here to take a rack back.
there you go. It's not over, dude. I mean, Shelly gets some momentum.
I've seen some comebacks, man. I watched a comeback at I'm not gonna say who the names were, but it was an amazing comeback, man. Because there were two just absolutely great players. You know, you're talking top-notch players.
Yeah.
And the one guy was on the hill, and it was like, we'll say the hill was 9, and it was like 9-3, and the opponent came back and won 10-9.
That's
I mean,
insane.
Yeah, when you're up on a much higher level, like close to 700, or one was 700 and the other was close. Actually, no, they're both 700 players. So I mean, like, to be able to make a comeback, I mean, like that.
Put racks together.
Yeah, you just got to put them together. It's just with the pressure for it was a big match.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, when you get to that level, you sit your opponent in the seat for long enough to where even if he does get out, he's out of rhythm.
Oh, okay. She's okay. I thought for some reason she drew it right into the side.
She's okay.
Take the 7 ball here. Make it easy on yourself. Work your way up to the 3. Play the 1.
I like that.
She's going at the 3 though.
Can she make? Yeah, I was a little bit unsure if she could squeeze it by the 8, but she can.
Yeah, I like playing the 7 to the 3, but
she's still alive here. She'll go 6-4, 1, 7, 8, maybe.
Do you know Alex Peggy Lion, the Lion?
Yep.
I watched. He was playing this one game. He's like, I'm still shooting. He just made one incredible shot after the next and gets out of the rack. Because every time, he kept getting out of line on every shot.
And
he's
still
like,
making them.
It's okay. I'm still shooting. I'm still shooting. Yeah.
He is a funny guy, dude. I actually did get to meet Alex once out in Phoenix. We had a pretty big tournament.
Yeah, I met him Derby City. Yeah.
So lucky. I want to go to the Derby so bad.
Oh man, every player in the world is there. It's great.
Yeah, if you're a pool player, you need to go to the Derby at least once.
Oh yeah, it's a spectacle, man.
Okay, so she got herself into a little trouble here. That one ball is not going to go by the stripe, so she's going to have to cut this ball. She should have shape on the 7 if she makes it, but this is not an easy shot.
Sherry Gavin says, "Go Tim." Yeah. So what is she doing with this one? She's
going to back cut it.
Back cut it to where?
Past the 8.
Past the 8 in the bottom right?
Yep.
I don't know if that goes.
Yep. I'm pretty sure it does. It's the only option she has. I mean, I can't even think of a safe. I can't even think of a safe.
It ain't. She ain't playing the back cut. There's just no way. She's doing something. She's banking it in the upper left. Yep, banking it in the upper left.
Jeez.
What was that?
What a shot.
I called like she's going in the upper
man.
left corner.
That is insane.
That was a really amazing attempt. I mean, I saw the shot. I'm like, there's a window, but man, do you got to hit that perfect? And
I thought she made it.
she hit it as close to perfect. Yeah, it just rattled. But wow, what a nice attempt there by Shelly. And then, you know, would have had a shot on the 7. She would have had the kick shot and then could have played the 8 in the side.
Yep. Yeah, just kick that ball in nice and easy, and you got shape for the 8. And Tim's going to have to work for this run out a little bit because he did take that pocket away from the 13.
Oh, this could be curtains here.
Can you get by the 8 without touching it?
He's got to stun out to the left and then just take the hard shot.
The 13 on the top right.
Yeah, play it in the upper left. Or upper right, I'm sorry.
Okay, so he bobbled one too.
Okay.
See, he didn't end up too great.
She's got to play this one ball. You got to play the 1, then the 7, because well, she could do it either way. It's just the 1 to the 7 becomes a little tricky, or 1 to 8.
1 to the 8.
I mean, if she
anytime that ball's sitting in the pocket like that, it is like it's no gimme.
It's so easy to play 7 to the 8, but if she can't, let's say she can't see the 1 here, she can't come off the rail right, then just play the 7, be safe, come around, you know?
Yeah, and then draw out off the 1 a little bit, so depending on your angle.
But I think she's doing the right thing. She's going to play this 1.
If she can see it, yep.
Yeah, and then get out to the 7.
Yep. So she might get stuck here because she's hitting top. It'll be interesting to see how this ends up.
No, hit it good.
See?
No, did not.
So that's another thing with playing balls out of the pocket that I've learned is that you if you can, you almost always want to draw the ball out of the anytime the balls sit in real deep in the jaws like that, almost always hit draw because it's gonna act like follow because you're so close to that rail.
Hold on to your seats, folks.
We're go.
We're going kick.
It's a big shot.
Huge. Got to hit slow speed. You don't want to overcook this one. Just nice and slow. Got to hit. Got to hit.
It's legal. It's legal. I mean, it's another situation that.
Yeah, and Tim's deep in the pocket too, right?
Yeah.
So.
And he's on the rail, so he's going to play this one rail first. I would play this one rail first.
It's hard.
Make sure it's so deep. It's so deep. And
I've seen players play rail first with it that deep in the pocket and miss the ball.
Right.
So
yeah, that definitely can happen.
You got to be careful.
And then if he doesn't get too far out of that pocket, I think
if he really wants to seal the deal, he could just play either the 13 into the 10, and that's a automatic safe if he misses.
Right.
You know,
sitting behind the 8 or something,
exactly.
or don't even not give her an angle.
See, he put himself on the 50-yard line here. He's got the bank shot,
He's got the bank.
Yeah.
Shelly's hitting the bank. Let's go. See if Tim goes for it.
Yeah, Chris G. Blue Light Special says deep. Deep.
All right. He's lining it up. He's not happy about it either.
Well, that was the problem. I mean, yeah, tough decisions.
He's just got to drill this. This big shot.
Oh, I didn't even think about cutting the side. Oh, he got it to a
Hung the
rail.
ball.
How do you bang? This is a do or die shot here because
right.
If she misses, I mean, this is Tim's out for sure. Ball's hanging in the pockets. So
I don't even know if I want to kick this one or bank it either.
I play this 15 rails in the side.
No problem, dude.
I don't even. Yeah, I mean, what do you do here? You take the bank. Did she call it past the 8? This would be the most unbelievable bank shot in the history of bank shots. She's got to slide it in between the 13 and the 8.
That would be so sick.
It would be the sickest of sick banks. Got to hit it so perfect.
Oh,
so perfect.
Man.
So perfect. Oh, my God.
No way.
Oh, my God.
Ice in her bang.
She is taking a bow on that shot.
Definitely deserved that.
We got people in the Mad Apple that were watching that shot. They're, oh, my God. Hats
I got to give it up for her, man. What a shot.
I did I not? I got the replay on that, so
yes.
We're going to be taking a look at that shot.
That was disgusting.
I'm like,
that was so gross.
You got to hit this so perfect off the rail in between the 13 and the 8.
Wow. And she's still alive, dude. That's 2 in a row.
Let's watch this. Right, I mean,
oh, man.
How perfect do you got to bank this shot? We're going to watch it twice. Off the rail even.
Yeah.
I mean.
Didn't clip the 13.
You know what?
Didn't clip the 8.
even if you lose the match, but you make a shot like that, you walk away a winner.
Yeah,
You walk
no
away
doubt.
a winner.
No doubt. It's
Yeah.
like, like you said, dude, that's a real do or die situation. That's another clutch shot that she came up
Oh
with.
my God.
That was unbelievable.
And how sick would that be if this is the turnaround shot that gets her back in the
just-
match?
Battles back all the way.
Yeah.
Man, with a shot like that, that's a momentum gainer right there, dude. Built huge confidence, right? And you got to think Tim's sitting in his chair
Yeah.
wondering right now,
I think that shot just gave us like 20 extra viewers. People are like, hey, check out this shot Shelly just made.
No doubt. That was insane.
Yeah. Paper 150 says JP Morgan would be jealous of that bank.
It is Sunday, but the banks are open for Shelly.
I got to remember that.
That is insane, dude. Ice in her veins.
Yeah, that was
That
good.
was so clutch. That's two super clutch shots where they're just really finicky shots that she just pulls off.
All right, so she pulls to within 5.
Absolutely. She'll be hitting the second ball again here. See how this break goes. Okay, so she hits them pretty solid. It looks like she came up dry.
Take a look at the table here. Open table for Tim.
It's pretty open too. No real problems.
Solids look great.
I like the solids as well.
Start with the 1 ball.
If he can. That
Yeah.
11 ball might be blocking the 1 a little bit for that angle.
I think it's good.
If he can start with the 1, I'm definitely starting with the 1.
Yeah.
But it looks like he's going to play the 3.
Oh, horrible transition.
Okay, so he did play the 3 there. Came around. He's got options. Now, if I'm Tim, I'm playing the 4, playing to the middle of the table to get rid of that 1 because that 11 ball is a beach ball as far as his position.
Yeah, 11 is blocking his 1 pretty good.
And so you do have the angle to get to that 1, but it looks like he's going to play this combo and get rid of that little cluster. He
Ruh-roh.
missed it.
Stripes got a lot.
She got some work to do. Let's see what she's got.
Start with the 9-15 combo.
Dude, I don't even know how wired that one is. Like down in the corner?
It's not wired. No, he just played on the side.
Yeah, that's a tough shot.
No.
I don't even know where I would start on this one.
Hit on the far left side of the 9 as you're looking at it.
Yeah.
And that goes. I think that's all she's really got.
Yeah, dude. Other than that, I don't see much at all.
Yeah, I think she's going to play that combo.
I mean, it's either that or you, play some kind of safety with the 11. But even then, I don't like that because you're kind of opening the 1 up a little bit at that point.
Yes, even paper says 9-15 combo. Will she take it? That's the shot I'm looking at.
Yeah.
It's the shot I see. I think it developed. Yeah, see, just like that. I mean, even if she wants to come
Rail
off the
first.
rail first, maybe.
I
do
like if
Yeah.
I'm hitting that combo, I'm hitting it rail first personally.
Yeah.
Just to make sure I get the correct angle on that 9.
Well, she
It's
hit an
close.
amazing bank shot. Let's see if she can do the rail first.
Kick combo.
Yeah, it's basically a kick combo. No, she's just going to go right at the 9, but I don't think she's getting far left enough.
Yeah.
15
She got to
looks
hit
like
it real thin.
Yeah, see,
So that had an element of safety to it.
yeah,
Look at that.
I don't think she was trying to make that ball.
She also hooked Tim on the 7 ball upstream and the 5.
Yeah,
so he's got to
I'm going with she was playing safe on that shot.
break him out and hook him. And she played that shot really well too. It's a touchy shot.
Your twin brothers, your mom's chiming in saying, glad Shelly keeps going because I keep getting to hear the commentary. my mom would never listen to me commentate.
Yeah, Mom. Yeah, I mean, Shelly, she's not quitting, man. It's definitely a battle.
She's a fighter. She ain't going down.
No, Tim's going to have to take it.
Solids look pretty good right now, too.
She's
Or
shooting
stripes.
stripes.
Stripes, that's right. Yeah,
And the stripes do look good. She just got to make sure she makes that first ball.
yeah it's
Let's
gonna
see what she
be
gets
tough.
here.
It's gonna get tough.
This is tough. I mean, you got a little bit of a combo or something on the 10-9, maybe?
They're
Or
so far
combo.
apart, though.
Right, and
I-
that side pocket.
I think it's a better probability with the 14, 15. You know,
I
just
agree
because
with
they're
you.
closer together.
Absolutely.
The farther apart the balls are, the tougher the combo becomes.
Mm-hmm. She went for it. Now this is Tim's best opportunity to win the match that he's had.
Yeah, Paper, I think the shot you're talking about, yeah, she was playing safe with that 9-15. I think she was not trying to make that. She was playing safe.
And actually, she really pulled that safety off.
Yeah, it was good.
Got like I said, she got Tim with the 8-ball and the.
Here's what Tim's got to be careful of is getting in what I call one ball hell. If he shoots everything on the table but the 8-ball or just leaves one ball on the table, one ball hell.
Yep.
And it's going to get really tough for him.
Super wide open table for your opponent at that point too. You just got to buckle down, make sure he takes each shot. Make sure you focus. Don't try too much.
Okay, and then he tied up a ball there for Shelly. So that's going to bold in his favor.
Yep. Even if he doesn't make the run out, I really like him to run these balls though.
Yeah, see, Andy, if you're watching, I'm drawing on this one ball. Just like that. That's so perfect.
Hey, man, look at that. You could get out from here, dude.
Yeah.
So now he'll probably play 2, 6, 5, and 8. Just roll forward here. Don't want to over-roll this one and leave yourself straight on the 6. Give yourself an angle.
Hey,
Get back to the 5.
Chu, our new subscriber, chiming back in, saying thanks for the welcome. Well, thank you for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Yeah,
Where are you
absolutely.
joining us from?
Absolutely. Well,
Oh, this could be curtains, folks.
I was just going to say he might be chiming in a little late. Okay, he's just got to hit this solid.
Yeah, Tim's brother saying, Tim's brother Jim is saying, yeah, Tim's out.
Tim's out.
Yeah, this is it. This is a shot for the match. This is it.
Here we go. Just buckle down. Hold your nerve. Hit it great.
Yeah,
It was a great match.
Great match. Shelly played her heart out, made that awesome bank shot. Played multiple matches today.
Yeah, she
Which
basically
is-
got to play for free, you know. She won her first one and
Yeah.
then kind of donated her second back. So
Yeah.
a bunch of free pull for her.
She'll be back next week or not next week, the week after for Jesters.
Yeah.
Because we're not running on Christmas. So, folks, again, we won't be back Friday or Sunday next week just because of the holidays. But we will be back the week after that. So make sure you chime in, join us.
Absolutely.
And, yeah, Kyle, it was awesome having you in the booth today.
Thanks, dude.
So,
I really enjoyed
yeah.
it. I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as I did. Like,
Yeah.
I knew I would like it, but not this much, dude. It was super fun.
Yeah, if you like watching pool, I mean, this is a pretty cool gig. I enjoy it myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm sure you'll be back. We'll be happy to have you.
Thank you.
And,
I'll be back every time you give me an opportunity.
All right, guys. Well, thanks again for joining us, and we'll be back in about 2 weeks. So everybody enjoy your Christmas holidays. Stay safe. Have fun.
Yes, sir.